zombie is now following.
Was that a Gingwa? Gingwa 22.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, thanks for following, Aidan.
Maybe you'll get like a cookie or something.
Or just abuse.
Maybe both.
So, Vicky, you've got the Imperial Mage, and I don't know if you can see, but I've actually marked like a blue gem on your card on the stream, and I've actually put corresponding coloured gems on the bases of the minis, so you can kind of tie up who you are, sort of thing. Makes it a bit easier. I know you've got cards as well. Aidan is red, so he's got Hadvar, and he's got a Chodder as well, or a light soldier.
Yep.
And then Jack, when he joins us in a sec, he's got 2 Imperial soldiers, so he's just 100% Chod.
Oh, you're Chod.
They're actually quite good though, to be fair. And they could use stamina as well, like the heroes, which is pretty good.
Nice.
So,
A flame spell and...
So yeah, the mage has got the flames and also hide armour. Hadvar has got an Imperial shield, a steel sword and leather armour. Basically run out of septims to give him much more than that. And Jack's guys are just naked. Now all the little followers have all their kit built into them, so you don't have to worry about upgrades and stuff, so they're a little bit easier to use.
Oh, theatre mode. Oh, exciting.
Theatre mode? What's that, on Twitch?
Yeah, there's like a theatre mode, so it's expanded, and now I've got all of your really happy smiley faces.
I need to check this out.
Becky's with us too.
Who's with us?
Becky.
Okay, cool. Hello, Becky. Okay, so that's who we've got. You're facing the... How do you say? Is it Draugr? Or am I saying that wrong? I've heard some people say Draugr. I thought it was Draugr.
I think you're right.
So I'm basically playing the Draugr. I've got 3 Draugr, 3 Skellies and an Overlord. And I believe half rounding up start on the board already, so I'll roll for those in a sec. And they come on, in this scenario, they come on via, there's some strategic points dotted around. So you've got one down by the tomb, the bottom of the screen. You've got one in the centre, where this little flamey pedestal thing is. And also you've got one down by the bridge at the far end.
It's like the hand of God.
It is, isn't it?
Do you know what I think you should get?
What's that?
I think what you should do is get like a little fake cat paw instead. As you point the thing down. That would really help.
That would be quite freaky. Cat paw. Or should I get like a little Pikachu arm or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can always make it like part of your thing, and you can have a different arm each week.
You just have one of those foam fingers. That'll do the job.
Or in like a handicap match.
Yeah.
I like it. So I'm going to roll for my guys. So I've got a pool of tokens over here just to represent who I'm playing with, because I'm basically playing a dungeon. So I'm just going to pick out 3 or 4, sorry, because I think it's rounding up.
Ross has managed to upset the chatbot already.
I don't know if you noticed, but it's all pirate themed now.
Yeah.
So we have number 4. He's going to come down first. So that is so that's a Draugr. So I'm going to put him over by the bridge, if I can reach that far. So that's number 4 down there. And then we've also got number 7, who's a Skelly. So this one's going to appear at the next objective. So it's going to be here. And then we've got number 2. There's another skelly. So it's going to appear by the crypt, tomb. And then once you've deployed at all the strategic points, I think you then move to treasure. And so there are 4 chests on here as well, which you can probably see dotted around on the map. And I've got number 1. So that's bad news for you guys, because that's the Draugr Overlord. So he's basically the boss man. So I'm going to put him here, and he is equivalent to a hero effectively in terms of stopping power.
Yep.
So he's down by the like altar with the red ribbon on it.
Red ribbon. Sorry. red one. Is it? Right.
You won't be saying that when he's smashing his axe into your face.
Gonna get some tip of my steel sword first.
You're gonna give him a good ramming. Right, so the main objective is to command the 3 strategic points. They're going to give you victory points. I think you get 2 apiece for that. You get a victory point for every kill as well, but they're just going to keep coming at you, apart from the Draugr Overlord. So when the Chod dies, it will respawn, basically.
Yeah.
And then what else we got going on? If you want to, you guys can take some oaths at the beginning of the quest. But if you don't achieve these oaths, I think you lose a victory point for each one you don't do.
I think some of them are worth more than others as well, which...
Well, you've got Treasure Hunter, so as a group you can declare that you will search all of the treasure tokens before the game ends. That's worth 3 victory points.
Yeah, rightio. We can't. Last time I played, I didn't even flipping get through like the door for crying out loud.
I have played this board before, and it is a bit easier because it's not as big, and you can actually be a bit sneaky with tactics because everything's funneled through corridors and stuff like that. You've also got Wipe Them Out, so the game will end with no adversary models in play, so that's worth 2 victory points if you want to do that one.
I think that was actually harder.
I think so. I think the treasure's doable, maybe. If you spread out. And then you've got Strike from the Shadows. My party will remove an enemy model using a sneak attack. But that's only worth 1. So Treasure Hunter for 3, Wipe Them Out for 2, or Strike from the Shadows for 1. Do you want to swear any oaths?
How about
Okay.
you?
Go on. Happy to play whatever you guys want to play.
No, it's fine. Thank you. Thank you. Come again.
So no oaths. You're going to chicken out of the oaths. That's fine. Not a problem. Right, okay, so get to gaming then. So you guys start with the advantage, which is this like golden token down here, right at the bottom. So we're going to alternate between characters, so you do one, I do one, etc. Kind of standard stuff, Vicky, because I know you haven't played it that much, but you know, move and shoot for the moment, and I'll just toss in other things as and when they become relevant. And aside from that, just be aware that if you end up within 6 inches of any adversaries, they will automatically trigger and have their go.
Okay.
Right, so in which case, which of you lot wants to go first?
All yours, Aidan.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Right, okay, so ooh. Are we funneled through the door to start with? I'm just looking at this thing. Cool.
Yeah, it's only about an inch and a half wide gap, that door.
All right. Okay. Well, send good old send the chod in first. Actually, tell her. Yeah, send the chod in first. There is a reason for this.
Chod.
Chod.
Chod?
No, I've got a chod. We could send because.
Yeah, yours are in red, Aidan, so yours are both at the front at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So we could send. Can you? Yeah, send my chod forward. Send in the chod.
So 6 inches is.
It's massive.
It's colossal, isn't it? It's going to get you to about there when the stream updates. You can, if you want to, all the characters generate a point of stamina every turn. So the heroes have like an upper limit. So like the mage, I think it's the green symbol, can go up to 2. Hadvar, I think, can have up to 3. And you can basically use stamina to boost different actions, like when you're fighting and spellcasting.
Is that a skelly hiding at the back there, is it?
You've got a skelly down by the bridge.
Yeah.
Right at the top right.
Right, so he can't come across.
Oh, sorry, I tell a lie. That's a Draugr. You've got a skelly in this room here where the flame is, but he can't cross. There's a wall here between you and the skelly.
Right, cool.
So he can't come through. You'll have to go the long way round, up round here. And you've got a skelly at the end there, and then you've got the Overlord right down in the bottom right corner. He's going to be nasty.
Which one of him?
So bottom right corner there, near the altar with the red ribbon on it. Do you want to spend a stamina, Aidan, to sprint your chod?
Yeah, may as well. Can my chod actually fit through that gap would be towards the skelly? It's kind of hard to describe it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, fit between the pillars.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could go south between the pillars, or you can push towards the door if you want to, because the door over to the right.
Yeah, go and push him further to the right.
Just finding out what the stamina does for moving, because I think the distance you move depends on armour and stuff.
Also, that skelly, is he going to be within 6 inches of the chod? Will he get to go straight away? Do you have to finish within 6 inches, or can you just move through?
Now, I'm going to say that the 6 inches has to be line of sight stuff, because otherwise I don't think they'd know you're there. So it seems a bit daft. So you've got walls around every single room. So he's not going to.
Oh, right, okay.
He's not going to see you until you come up through those doors and then cut across and stuff.
Okay, yeah, just moving forward another 3 inches.
So a model with no light armour can add +3 to its move. A model with heavy armour can add +2. So I'm guessing you're +2, maybe?
He has armour with the rings. That's heavy armour, isn't it? Or is that light?
Might be light.
I think that's light armour, because the heavy armour's with the Valkyrie type helmet, horned helmet.
Okay, so a model with no light armour, a model with no or light armour can go an extra 3. So do you want to go 3 more inches towards the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, heavy armour's the one with the horned helmet, light armour's like the little ring.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, so unless you're doing anything else, I think it's going to be my turn to activate the dungeon.
Can't I put shields up? Just so I can remember to do it, otherwise I'll just keep forgetting.
Yeah, you can use the block action, I think, to actually get your shield ready.
Yep.
So, because you guys pretty much all have shields, except for Vicky, I've got the tokens out here, so I'm just gonna. Which one's yours? I'm just gonna put the block token on your card, so we know that they've got the shield ready. Right, so I've got to use this pesky AI card. I'm not allowed to be too clever, because the dungeon's a bit of a thickie. So I've got to roll a dice and see what it's going to do. So I've rolled the Oblivion symbol, and I also need to take my tokens back and randomly pick one to actually activate first. So take these back. Oh, I've lost one in the bridge. Get that one. And I've got the Overlord and the Skelly down here. So I'm just going to mix these up into a pile and just like randomly draw one out. Okay, so I'm doing, first of all, is number 7. So that was a skeleton. So the skeleton over here. And he can only move, I think he moves 6. So I've rolled the Oblivion symbol, so that means he's got to do... He is the Path of Shadow, and he's also cautious. So he's actually going to be attacking by the looks of it. So just looking at the chart... Where is it? It's going to be a ranged attack. There we go. So if he's able to take a shot, he will. Obviously, can't see anyone. So if he's unable, it's going to move as close as possible, and again attack if he can't. If he's unable to make an attack, that's it. He's basically going to stop there by the looks of it. So no target. Yeah, so I'm just going to move, all I can really do is move him 6 inches. So he's going to just come down towards the door basically. And then back to you guys.
What do you suggest? I'm following your lead, Aidan.
I was just going to say, well, the first few turns are just going to be moving up, aren't they, really? So
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, how far can we move?
You all move 6.
6 inches, baby. Sorry.
Oh, we got Jack.
Yeah, he's down on the floor.
What is he doing? Is he pissed already?
He's beat me to it. This is unacceptable.
I thought Aidan was the one with the mobile drinks cabinet.
I haven't started yet.
Chop chop. What do you want to do? You've got Hadvar's at the front. You've got one of
yeah, just stick just move Hadvar up and make him sprint as well. So he's only got light armor, so he's the same speed as his dude.
Yeah, you sure you want to do Hadvar and you don't want to do the other Imperial soldier you've got there? I think it's one of Jack's one because it's got a green gem on it.
Well, can do. I don't think it makes any difference.
You have got you've got a special rule, I think, for your faction, which I'm just trying to find.
It's shields up, isn't it? I remember. Yeah,
that's the one. I haven't got the card to hand. I'll have to dig it out. But yeah, I think Hadvar can he get everyone around him to raise their shields or something?
Yeah.
Need to try and find that. So yeah, the Imperial Legion. Here we go. So faction special rule: shield drill. When the party champion, so it will be Hadvar, performs a block action, friendly followers with shields within 3 inches may be assigned a block token. So that's particularly good when you're already fighting and stuff and you've dropped your shield to fight. You could then use Hadvar afterwards just to get everyone to raise their shields back up again.
Yeah. Alright.
So, is Is it Jack's Chod or Hadvar moving up?
Yeah, because he can do another. That means he can do another action. I can't remember what the other actions are off the top of my head, and then I can move Hadvar up and give them all shield tokens.
Yeah. I don't know what actions there are that are going to be of use at this stage.
Yeah, but there are other ones like aim or something, if you see what I mean, or delay or blah blah blah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you might, the mage might move and fire. Well, a mage hasn't got a shield, it's a bit of a naff example, but you might have someone who can move and fire, and then you need to get them to block or something or other. So, Hadvar or the Imperial soldier? Who's going to get 6 inches?
First we'll move my lot up, because that way, if Aiden is doing the shield brace thing, at least I'm in range.
Okay. Do you want to spend a stamina as well to sprint, Jack?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, gonna come back, isn't it? So.
Where do you want to go? Do you want to be right next to the other Imperial soldier, or do you want to spread out a bit?
Oh, there we go. Ready. That's an action you can do.
What does ready do?
You get a ready token.
Ooh, exciting.
And he's not going to tell you anymore.
Yeah.
That's all it does.
So, I just read out. So, a model with an equipped melee weapon may spend his ready token to perform a melee action against an enemy in contact as soon as that enemy completes an action.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So, if you've got the ready token up and, like, one of your skellies or Draugrs or whatever they're bloody called runs up to give him a good old thrashing, then you can stab him in the eye first, basically.
That's pretty neat.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, so in fact, you can have the 2 chods up front with ready actions. Hadvar could come up, put a shield up, and then the guys in the front will have a ready action and a shield token.
Well, in which case then, do you want to remove the block token from that other guy? Do you want to give him a ready token instead?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Do that.
I'll go and fish the ready tokens out in a bit because I'm not sure what they look like. This other Imperial soldier, where do you want him to sprint to? It's next to the other one, or do you want a gap between them?
Hadvar's he's got to be within a range of 3, doesn't he? 3 inches, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Hadvar can sprint as well though.
Yeah.
So shall I like put an inch gap between them or something? Or do you want them side by side?
Fine, boy.
Okay, let's put them side by side. So they're there. Okay, so back to me. What does the ready token look like, Aiden, so I can get it out?
It's got like an arrow pointing, like with a circle around it.
An arrow with a circle. Okay, well
Yeah.
I'll try and find those in a bit. For the moment, oh, I think I know what they are. Do they look like Klingon birds of prey from the top down?
Yeah, that's it. That's the shuffler.
That's the one. Okay, cool. So I'll toss a couple of ready tokens down on those. So Jax was ready and has had its go, and also Aiden is ready. I'm going to draw from the pile of doom again.
A pile of bits.
2, whatever that is, and what they're going to do, they've got the swords this time. So number 2 is, where's number 2? 2 is the other skelly. So same deal as before basically. So it's just going to move 6 inches, and I could have actually have sprinted them. I forgot to do that. Now, what do you want to do here? Because I moved your mini earlier. You might want to bring it back a bit. But Jack, you see your Imperial soldier?
Yep.
At the moment, he's in line of sight of this skelly. So did you want to pull it back a bit so he wouldn't have crept round the corner ready to get shot in the face?
I think that's probably a good idea. Pull it back a bit.
Okay, so I'm going to move the skelly 6, and they both have the ability to sprint actually, which I forgot to do. I'll remember to do this later. So I'm going to put this one by the door here, and I'm going to just pop this one's head just around the corner as well. So they're going to be ready to shoot next turn. Okay, so back to you guys.
Is that all the move the other chod up as well? Move the other chod.
Now the other one has to go slightly around Hadvar, so it might not go quite as far.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
It's always best to move them because Hadvar's obviously going to be the one, if he's close to them all, give them all extra tokens.
Okay, so 1 inch. Well, this is Jack's actually. So Jack, really, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to follow the suggestion, to be honest. I have no fucking idea.
Okay, so Jack has moved 5, gets you just to the end of the door. Do you want to sprint, Jack?
Again, I think I might as well at least get my 2 chod together.
Okay, so that gives you another 3 inches. Every inch counts.
So I'm told.
Absolutely. However, I know a sneaky way where it doesn't.
Okay, so they've all moved up. Are you readying as well, Jack?
Yes.
Ready?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So you got the 3 soldiers with the ready token on. I then get to draw another one. So what have I got? I've got 1, which is the boss man. So he's rolled the Dragonborn helmet. So what is he? He's got to be Path of Might, surely.
Where is the boss again? Where's he hiding?
He's bottom right.
Oh, right, okay.
So he's Path of Might with the helmet. He's got a mighty helmet.
A mighty.
So he's doing O. So I think that's objective. Might have to consult the chart here. Find out what that means. So he's going to be. So he's going to be aggressive objective. So if there's a target within 3 inches, use an attack. Well, there's not. So no enemy within 3. He's going to sprint. So no enemy within line of sight. He's then going to block if he's able to. And I think he does have block. Yeah, he's got block. So he can block with his shield. So he's basically going to move 9 because he's sprinting. So 6 will get into about here. And then he's going to get another 3 inches. So he's going to get close to the doorway. And I'll put a block token on him in a bit. It's back to you guys. What do you want to do?
There's all move old Hadvar up and put his shield up so everyone else gets tokens galore. That's what we like. We like tokens.
Okay.
Tokens are good.
Is Hadvar sprinting as well?
Oh yes.
So he can get, well, he can't go past the others because they're kind of blocking the way.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's cool. And then, so Hadvar gets to raise his shield as well, doesn't he?
Yes, they all do.
So shield. And then back to me, I've only got 1 left. So it's going to be number 4. Where's number 4 gone? It's 1 on the bridge. So see what he's doing. So he's got star symbols or hit symbols. So he's the Path of Might, so he's going to attack. Not that he has anyone to attack. So he can't move into melee, so he's going to move as close as possible. And he can't do a ranged attack. So then he's going to block if he can, and I think he can block with his sword. It's a bit of a pants block with a double-handed sword. Well, can he block? Maybe he can't. Well, maybe he can't. Oh, I think he can. So he's going to move. He's going to move 6. It doesn't say anything about sprinting. But I think they're allowed to use a stamina anyway per turn, unless someone corrects me on chat. So I'm going to use his stamina to move another 3. And that's it. Back to you guys. Vicky?
So I will move up and join the pack, I guess.
Are you doing anything else, or are you literally just moving up?
I don't really know what else I can do. I have luck.
Are you sprinting, by the way, Vicky, or are you going to hang back?
Yeah, sprint. I'll keep up with them. Just
Okay.
keep me at the back of the pack.
Okay. So it's probably going to all kick off now because everyone's going to be engaged in something in a minute. So Vicky's had her go, Hadvar's had his go, and then I've had my go, so it's into the event phase, so we've drawn an event card. So you've got Ancient Riddles. Place a puzzle objective token on the game area no closer than 8 inches to any player controlled model. If possible, place it as far away as possible otherwise. So where would you like a puzzle objective to go? It counts as another objective, so it's going to be worth victory points.
As close to us as possible, then, obviously. What was the descriptor of where it can go again?
It can go pretty much anywhere as long as it's not within 8 inches of you. So given that there are like walls everywhere in between all the rooms, you've got quite a lot of freedom to place this.
Well, can't you just put it 8 inches from the chod at the top there, Jack's chod, the one in the middle, and just 8 inches south?
Yeah, you can do that.
That's probably the easiest one, isn't it?
Well, you're probably going to end up in a big old brawl in there though, so I don't know, if you're planning on splitting up and going different directions, you might want to stick it somewhere else.
Well, the problem is we've got to get through that damn corridor first, because there's also 2-3 doors off that, isn't it? So,
Yeah. Okay, well I'll put it in the big corridor then. Do you just want it in the centre?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it kind of makes... Was it a puzzle or something?
It's a puzzle strategy or strategic token.
I'm not even sure what that does.
So with all the strategic tokens, you basically claim them. I think if you get a friendly model within 3 inches and there are no other enemy models nearby, or if you've got like the overwhelming number, so you could have 2 friendlies within 3 and 1 enemy within 3, but because you've got an extra one, you'd then take the objective.
Right, okay.
I'll put it in the centre of the room for the minute. Okay,
Yeah,
and
that makes sense.
also
That's good actually, because I get to re-roll armor rolls if I'm within 3 inches of a token.
oh, that's cool. That's very cool. So I also get to spawn another bad guy, so I'm going to take another one out of the pool. So I've got number 3. So that's another lame skeleton. So I'm going to pop, he's got to go at, he has to go near a strategic point first of all, so I'm going to put him here, since you guys are coming down that corridor. Right, so I've got the... what do they call it? I've got the advantage now. So I'm going to turn all my tokens upside down, so I don't know what I'm picking, and just mix them up a bit. Vicky, I don't know if you've noticed, but your flame spell can be used for ranged and melee.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to pick one, and I've got number 4. So number 4 is the, let's reset all of these. Number 4 is the Draugr, so I roll to see where he's going. So he's got stars. So Path of Might, he's going to be attacking again. So he's a bit screwed actually, because he can't actually even get through the door because the Overlord's in the way. So, and I don't think you're allowed to cross over bases unless you tell me otherwise. So I'm just going to put him there for a minute. And then back to you guys. So don't let Aidan take all the loot.
Is there ratty gold everywhere?
Yeah, you got 4 chests.
Right.
Should I just follow in? One's the chop gonna go first.
If the this is going to start causing mayhem. So, if the trod goes in, when does the other thing activate? If you see what I mean.
So you go in like turn order. So you guys do one, I do one. But if you finish your turn within 6 inches of one of my models, they get to activate immediately after yours does.
So if one person ends up within 6 inches of all of them, does that mean they all activate or just one?
No, they all activate, as far as I understand it.
Okay.
So they will gang up on you. Yeah.
We're going to need to make some space so Vicky could start chucking some fire down. That's what I reckon.
Vicky's
Anyone
mage
else think-
does kick ass.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's got range as well, isn't it? So
What do you want to do, Vicky? Have you got any designs? Has Jack got any designs?
Yeah.
I'll be sticking with being a blocker, quite frankly. Trying to actually reread any of the rules. God help me on that front.
You've got your spectacular dice rolls though, Jack, to see you through.
Yeah, I can see that going very well for me. I'm so into time. 8 o'clock.
You haven't got your trouser snake today though.
No, I'm just on hour 40 of being awake.
so if two of them skellies got bows and arrows and 2 of them got swords, and one of them's the big dick.
Yeah, so the 3 skellies here, which I'm pointing to, all the skellies have ranged attacks. They're not great at long range, to be fair. They're only really going to hurt you at short range. I'll find out what that is. And then the 2 in the doorway, of which one has already been. You've got the Draugr, which I'm pointing at there, and he's already been. And then you've got the Overlord up from him.
Oh, that's interesting. If you're moving your hand in... Oh, there we go. Right. There's quite a big delay there. So them 3 are skellies, yeah?
Yeah, those 3 in the corridor are skellies.
Yeah. And... Yeah, because there was about a minute's delay between you going, these are skellies, watch where I'm pointing, and I'm like... Nope.
Usually it's only like 5 seconds or something like that, so I'm not sure why it's so long today. But they've got a range of 8, is short range. They can shoot up to 16, and if they go above 8, they're not going to be very good at all. Don't know what Vicky's range is.
Got to say on a card wrote it.
Damage 6 inches. That's my flame spell.
Is that all it is?
Yeah, that's why I went with Firebolt when we played last, because Flames is... Oh, you remember playing Skyrim? That is the flamethrower spell.
Okay.
It looks pretty, but it goes nowhere.
And this actual card, the sword is the attack. Oh no, that's my strength.
Mm-hmm.
My strength is 3.
Yeah, that's if you're doing a melee attack.
Yeah.
Not applicable. And so you'd be under intelligence 5.
Well, you've only got 8 turns, so when I played this scenario with Tristan, we just literally had to gun it and just push through really fast. Because if you get bottlenecked in that corridor, they're probably just going to keep spawning, and you could just be wading through treacle.
Well, in that case, is it worth me just charging my chod up, considering I've still got block, and just standing in the fucking way?
Yes. Oh no, I think a block goes. When does it go?
Block. I only have to drop block if I do an attack. I cannot with block.
So you could just run forward and ready up, so you have block and ready again.
Yep.
I'll do that. That sounds amazing.
I'll just put both of my chod in that doorway, and that should let you guys get past.
So that would be quite good because you can effectively like retaliate. But also, if you wanted to, Jack, you could probably sneak around and hide behind some of those doors to reduce incoming fire.
I don't believe I have the skill for sneaking, mate.
No, but sorry, if you could just run around there, because you've got if you're sprinting, you've got 9-inch moves, quite a long way.
Yep.
Because you've got one skeleton, which you got 2 actually. If I point to this, you see where the door is by the Overlord. Now I appreciate it puts you near the Overlord, so it might be a bad idea, but he's probably going to come out and get one of you anyway. But if you went,
I'd love to say I know where you're pointing, but we are a long way behind you.
No,
Right, got you.
he'll catch up.
That's where I was going to put both of my guys, just bottleneck him in there. I'm not expecting the chod to survive, but it holds him off long enough for the rest of you to, well, mosey on down south.
But behind that door would also probably block you from a bit of incoming fire, maybe as well.
Possible.
So is that what you want to do, Jack? Do you just want to go near that doorway with your front green guy?
Yeah, to quote one of the less used parts of life, Brian, Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad is moving up. So you've already got your shield raised. So it's about 2 inches to get into the doorway. And then you're going to get, let's think, about 3 inches to clear the door. So that's 5. Another inch to move you over a bit. And then you've got 3 more inches, haven't you, if you sprint. So you can easily get round there.
Yep, I do know when I go there it's going to activate them immediately. But, got to be done.
You've got ready though. How does ready work again?
So how ready works is, so if you have ready, where was it? So if you have a ready token and you're a melee, basically a model with an equipped melee weapon may spend its ready token to perform an attack against an enemy in contact as soon as that enemy completes an action. So basically an attack and a move. So if you move up,
that's an action, isn't it?
That's an action. So that action ends, you can then get an attack in before you receive your attack, and then you'll have the block token as well.
Well, that's really good. Okay, well that's awesome. Okay, well if you're done then, Jack. So you've moved and you've gone ready, have you?
Yep.
Does ready automatically expire at the end of the turn? Is it something you have to keep putting on?
It doesn't appear that that's the case. Bear with me, I've got the book here. God help me.
Because all of your soldiers were ready anyway.
I need a drink before I start getting upset and angry and stuff. So I'll be.
The ready token stays in place until it is used.
That's really good.
Or until the start of the model's next activation.
Ah, okay. So you would have had to have reapplied it.
Yep.
What about the block token? Does that expire as well, or does that just stay in play all the time?
I don't know. I've got to try and make sense of this bloody book.
I think it's under blocking, which is one of the actions.
Fortunately, it is under that. It's just it doesn't actually tell you about block tests.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna activate my next one. So I've got number 2. So it's not the Overlord anyway. So it's a skeleton.
Luke, just for the record, I keep block until I lower it.
Okay, that's cool.
I cannot attack with block up,
Right, okay.
even with ready.
Okie doke. I got some of my numbers out of sync here and my skeletons, I think. So where is number 2? I've got some of my tokens out of sync here, so I'm just going to sort those out. So I've done number 4, which is the Draugr down here. Number 2 should be one of these skeletons. So number 2 should actually be that one. Okay, that sorts that out. Okay, cool. So number 2 is the skeleton down the end here. You can't actually see anyone at the moment, but I'm going to roll for his action anyway. So he's got the Oblivion symbol. And what have you got, Aidan?
I've started with some jungle juice. Michael Jackson's favourite. Yeah, spicy Coke.
So I've got attack with my skeleton. So he's got so he's going to move forward and shoot, but he hasn't got any eligible targets because Jack's hiding around the corner. So what's he going to do? So he's going to move, and if he's got no target, he's going to sprint, and then he's going to stop basically. So he's not going to do an awful lot. I don't particularly want to go all the way down there, so I'm just going to hang back here. Okay, so back to you guys.
I'm going nowhere.
Where did the chod go? I can only see one greenie. There he is. No. Where did your greenie go?
You've got one behind the door near the Overlord. I'll move his gem so you can see it a bit better. So it'll show up better.
Oh, he moved all the way down there.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to judge distances.
Yeah, that was about 9 inches.
3.
So Jack's got
and
another.
He's got his shield token and a ready token.
Yeah. So you've got Jack at the front again. You've got Hadvar. Vicky's still penned in a bit at the moment. You could almost do with getting Vicky into the doorway so she can start flaming stuff.
Lobbing flame about. Well, she needs to get within 6 inches of something to start roasting them.
Okay, so move me away. Or forward, technically.
Well, at the moment you've got Jack in front of you, and
yeah, you need to move the other chod in.
And you've got Hadvar in front of you.
Yeah, so move. If Jack take over this, move Jack's dude in.
Where do you want?
John the other by the door.
Yeah, what literally? What, just behind him or to the left? Very.
To the left and go there. At least I'm being a roadblock.
Okay, because most of those skellies in the corridor have gone. There aren't many left to go. So I'll move Jack up side by side. Let's put him there. So that's Jack's second one gone. And are you readying as well, Jack?
Sticking with block, I think. I can't do both, so...
Well, you already had block up.
Well, yeah, go on, stick ready up. At least then I can decide one way or the other.
Okay, alright, so back to me, going to pull the next one out of the pool. So I've got number 7. So, which is a skeleton. So it's the skeleton over here. So I'm gonna, well, I've got to roll, see what he does. So he's got the sword icon and he's Path of Shadow, so he's going to attack. So he's probably not going to move, he's probably just going to shoot Jack straight in the backside. What I might do actually is, do I have to move him? Ranged attack. Make a ranged attack, aim shots. Yeah, so I'm not allowed to move him because it'd be sensible to move him back and shoot, but the AI says I can't, so I'm just going to take a shot at Jack. So I get, if I'm within range, I get a green dice and 2 yellow ones. And my bow skill is 3, so I've got to get 3 or less. So I've got a critical fail. Awesome. Really? Right, I'm 2 inches away. Okay. That sucks. So it's back to you guys. What do you want to do?
I believe I'm spent.
Vicky, you can get in now if you want to do anything.
Okay, go for it.
Charge my flamethrower, my head on.
Yeah, move around and flame something.
Where do you want to go to specifically though, Vicky?
So maybe just closer.
So do you want to go in front of the door? Do you want to block the doorway?
Don't block the doorway because I need to get my dudes through.
Okay. Move me so I'm not blocking.
But eventually I'll move round in front of you so they won't be able to get to you.
Okay, do you want to go as far as you can into the room, Vicky? Are you sprinting, or do you literally just want to get on the edge of your range? Because you've got a 6-inch range, you've got a couple of skellies up there. 6 inches, probably, you could probably like hang in the doorway and just leave enough room for Aiden to sneak past. Or you could go further into the room and have 2 targets.
What do you reckon?
Me.
Yes, still here.
Oh. Oh.
Because you can just go just about into the room and leave room for it to sneak past, or you can move in and take a couple of targets. You could possibly get behind me, because I think
I'm quite squishy, aren't I? So it might be better to actually stay behind Jack this turn.
I'm just thinking if you come up behind me, the big bad kind of right in front of me, isn't he, Liam?
Yeah, I mean the big bad's going to stop as soon as he engages you, Jack. In fact, you can't even get through the doorway because you're too close to it.
Yeah, but I think he stood behind me and unleashed the flamethrower directly into his face.
Okay, that's cool. So let's just thread Vicky up a bit. So 5 inches clears the door, and oh crap, I'm moving Hadvar. Let's make sure I
Don't move that far.
Don't move Hadvar. 2, 3, 5, 6. So you can easily get round there, Vicky.
Okay.
That's rolling, dude.
I'm gonna roll some dice.
Yep, go and melt something to face.
Okay. So I use yellow dice. Well, Magicka has 2 in brackets, so I had yellow dice per point.
Yeah, you can boost this if you want to. I think, has your mage got destruction mastery as well?
Yes.
So I think you Might be wrong. I need to load up the PDF of all the rules because then I can just search it easily. But I think you get the Destruction Mastery might give you an extra accuracy dice, the green one.
Awesome. I don't understand all the different pictures. There are too many pictures.
Yep.
Which ones? I'll let Jack translate for you. I think he's got a.
Yeah, he's trying.
Attention. So those are your attributes. That number there's that.
Yeah.
These skills after it is what skill is governed by that attribute.
Okay.
Ignore all of them apart from those two.
Okay.
You're looking at that one there, which is this spell.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So in order for you to hit, you need to roll 5 or less on that white dice.
Oh, blimey.
Every green on there is a minus on it. Yeah?
Okay.
So if you rolled 8 and got -3, you still
Okay.
succeeded.
I roll it now.
No, not yet. Wait a moment. Liam's got to check something. You might
Okay.
get an extra green one for it. This here, the more magic you spend, the more dice you get to add. You will regenerate 1 magic a turn.
Okay.
You've got 4 currently.
I'll use 2.
Okay? So you're going to use 2, which will take you up to 3.
Yeah,
Assuming
just
you
trying to
hit.
find Destruction Mastery. Apparently, it's on page 86. So let's have a quick look. So, Destruction Mastery. This model adds a green dice to all destruction skill tests. So, I think your Flames is a destruction spell, so you will get a green dice on top of it.
It
Amazing.
is. So, yep.
So rolling, because I'm spending 2 magic, I'm rolling 3 yellow dice, a green dice, and a white dice, yes?
Correct. That's the one.
Okay, I'm rolling now.
Okay, cool.
I couldn't do that again if I tried.
Is it a critical fail?
No, I passed. Let me just...
You're going to get a picture in a second. A legitimate roll, I can assure you.
What was it? So I can stick the dice down.
Well, I can't see one of the yellow dice currently.
You will see why in just a second.
You just thrown it across the room.
No, literally I dropped it on the board in front of me. I have a rolling dice. There you go, it's in Messenger.
You've stacked the white skill dice on top of the yellow dice.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't do it again if I tried.
So I'm just gonna mimic this on the stream because it's kind of a priceless dice roll. What is that? A 2? I think you rolled a 2, didn't you? So you've got
The yellow dice on top of, there's 2 stars on.
so because Aidan will get to see it on the stream in a minute. That's basically Vicky's dice roll, but the white dice is actually sat on top of a yellow dice, which is quite impressive. So what was it? Was it 2 hits, that one that you can't see, Vicky?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 hits total.
Jesus Christ! And that's on the skeleton in the doorway, is it?
Yeah.
Hopefully that's the big bad.
Oh, whatever one Jack told me to do.
Well, the big bad guy is. I'll stick a black dice by him on the stream so you can see him. He's in the doorway to the right, so you can't. Well, you could see him if you hadn't swung round as far, but I don't know what the rules are for shooting through friends. Whether you can do that or whether they provide cover.
Liam, if you open up a Twitch page, you can look. I'm streaming now myself.
Are you?
So you can see my. So you can watch yourself streaming yourself.
What's your Twitch address?
King422.
Hang on. So what did you say? EY22?
Gingua. GINGUAR 22.
That's cool because that we can check on his physical state whilst he's drinking just to make sure he's still sat in his chair. Well, I'm just gonna let that load up. It says he's offline. He's probably still connected. Well, anyway, Vicky, I don't know if you can shoot through your own guys or not. I don't.
Not live yet. I've got to click on go live, don't I? Go live.
I don't know what the rules are on cover.
Boom! Done it.
I have a feeling you
skills
probably
of a
can't.
legend.
So, do you want to shoot the other skeleton in the doorway, Vicky? Because you've got a clear line of sight to that one.
Jack?
What's that?
You said, do I want to keep the other skeleton in the doorway?
Well, ideally, it's the whole ring was to shoot the big bad guy, mate. But if that's the only option, it'll have to be the chod. Just seems a bit of a wasted effort.
You'd have to check. Do you want to check the cover rules? Because I don't know if you can shoot through friendlies or not.
I'm going to see what I can figure out. I'll check back in 2 weeks.
Well, whilst you're working it out, I'll activate another one. Because I don't know if... I'm just trying to find the line of sight rules at the moment. I reckon models, friendly models are probably going to block line of sight. Anyway, whilst you're working it out, I will just activate another one from the pool. So I've got number 3, which is, which one's that going to be? So I've got a Draugr to go. Oh no, he's not on the table yet, so I've obviously mucked that up. Okay, so I've got number 1, which is going to be the big boss bad guy. So I can't really do him until until you guys have worked out who you're shooting.
Right. Liam?
Yep.
Unengaged friendly models never block line of sight. They are assumed to get out of the way due to a shout from their comrade.
Awesome. So now that we know that, if I just move Vicky over as Tad, just to give her a better line of sight on the Draugr Overlord guy, he's still going to have cover unless you want Vicky to swing out really wide. Because he's standing next to the pillar at the moment, so if you wanted to have got a clear shot at him, Vicky, you would have had to go hard against that left wall.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. Which, had you have known the rules, you would have done. Okay, so you've got 3 hits. The Draugr Overlord, he's got an armour rating, he's got 2 yellow dice. And also, he's got a shield which gives him a green and a red by the looks of it. Am I doing that right?
What does the green dice do?
Green dice is an accuracy dice. The shield would apply if he had block up.
Well, he did. He does have block up. Oh, you have to do a block test though, don't you, to actually use it? That's it from memory.
Yep.
And the green dice presumably will help him achieve that block test.
Yep, that being the accuracy.
Okay, so he needs a 5 or less in order to pull that off. So I might as well have a go. So I'm going to spend my block token. I need to get a 5 or less, which I've got a critical success anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. So he's pulled that off. So instead of just having the 2 yellow dice for his armour, which is what he gets anyway, he also gets the red dice for his shield, but he has got rid of his block token. Oh, balls. Okay, so I've got 2, but you scored 3, was it, Vicky?
Yeah.
So you have done a point of damage on him. So he has lost a health point.
How many health points do you have?
That's another one.
He started on 4, so he's now on 3.
That's quite good, that, because even just, especially since he flipping rolled really good there.
Yeah, and also he would have activated immediately anyway, thinking about it, because Vicky would have finished her turn within 6.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, they would have activated sooner when Jack moved up. We completely forgot to do that.
Oh.
It's fine. We'll do it later. So I'm going to activate him now. I'm going to roll his dice, see what he does. So he's got stars. So Path of Might, he's going on the attack. So he's probably just going to move towards the nearest one, which is going to be Jack in the doorway. Which is a bit annoying because he's just going to block my Draugr in the doorway. What a twat. And then he's going to attack you, Jack.
Right, you up?
So I've got a green dice, 2 yellows. And I need to be getting 5 or less. Oh, well, I've rolled a 6. I got a -1, so I hit you. And my 2 yellow dice are blanks.
So you hit him for nothing.
Yeah, shut up.
So you bring up a thing.
I'm not going to be using my block test then.
Coward. Okay, so will that achieve feckle?
How do I share a screen on Twitch? Because if I can share your, your stream page, share my, because on Discord you can share, individual screens, so you can share any screen. You must be able to do it on this Twitch app.
It's possible. It says you're offline at the moment, though.
Yeah, it's because I turned it offline just while I work out how to do this.
Oh.
Oh, okay, I'll put myself back on. There we go.
Right, I've done my Draugr Overlord, so back to you guys. Who's up? Who's doing what?
Have you got anyone left to move, Aidan?
I haven't moved any of my dudes yet.
Go for it then.
So...
I'm actually spent, by the way, guys. I've got no one left.
Oh, right, okay, so it doesn't matter what order I do this in, I suppose, does it?
Am I spent? Have I got number 6 left? Where's number... No, I do have number 6 left, which is the archer just south of Jack, who's kind of carrying behind the door.
Oh, I see. Can I get my nearest chod up to the archer that's carrying behind the door? Is that within 9 inches? Or if it's within 6 inches, even better, because then I can power up and attack.
Yeah, probably. Are you going to the one that's in front of Vicky or the one that's in front of Jack?
Well, I was going to use Hadvar to go in front of the one in front of Vicky.
Okay, yeah, you can easily reach it because directly south towards it is 8, and you've got an extra inch, which gives you a bit of wiggling room to get around the corner.
Yeah, but that means I can't power up an attack. So it's just a normal attack, isn't it? So that's all good.
Oh, okay. So you've spent your stamina sprinting.
Yeah, well, I'll have to do that.
Okay. Right, off you go then. Do your worst. I can see your dice rolls on Twitch now.
Hey, here we go.
Well, actually, it's like a drunken camera. Are you seeing this, Vicky and Jack?
No.
He's just giving us the finger.
Right. This is genius. If I could share your screen as well, it'd be amazing because it'd just have my little cheeky face in the bottom for dice rolls and stuff. But this works quite well, I think.
Go on. Yeah, no, that's quite neat.
You move my dude. Right, okay, so this is a normal green and a red. And I'll need to get 3. Oh, and I'll need that one too. Ready? Haha. So, -3. So
Yeah,
I just need
-3. And he's got 1 hit.
and an oblivion which does cockle.
Well, it's a hit. So that's on my skeleton. They've got pretty pants armour. So what have they got? They've got an armour rating of 1 yellow. So, you know, what could go wrong? Oh, shit.
What does that mean?
I just rolled a blank. Right.
Vamos. You got
So, okay, well, they've only got one wound, so he's been killed then. So, number 6.
first blood.
First blood, he's gone.
Technically, first blood was to Vicky, wasn't it? The old flamey.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So, I won't actually get another activation because you just killed him, you bastard.
BT bag be done.
So, you've bagseed a victory point, so I'm going to just use dice and put them on your cards. So, white dice, you can see how many victory points you're getting.
Boom. Right, okay. So, that means it'd be your go for somebody, wouldn't it? Or is that your last activation?
I've got no one left because you just wiped out the next guy who was going to go.
If Hadvar goes to the one in front of Vicky.
I don't know if you're going to get there. We'll have a go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go.
3 inches to kind of roughly the door. And then, so about 6. Ooh, it's very close. We have to measure this out. So 3 is going to get you there. Are you within 6?
Have you put a delay on your Twitch by accident, have you?
No, usually the Twitch delay is about I don't know, about 5 seconds or so, because it has to go up to the Twitch servers and then come back down.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right, why
And
can't
that's why we use Skype for real-time audio, because if you imagine you had a delay on the audio, it'd be horrendous.
Oh, it'd be a nightmare.
Yeah, that's why we don't bother. Right, okay, so are you attacking, Aidan?
Oh, if I can reach, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think you just about get there.
Cool. Yep, got him. Slip me by him.
Well, what are you attacking with? You got a steel sword?
I do have a steel sword. What's the old power up? Or
So you can spend a stamina, I think, to add an accuracy dice or a power dice, a yellow one, but you've already spent the stamina to move, unless you're going to use multiple stamina.
yeah, bollocks to it. Let's just go ham.
Okay.
Go big or go home. I'll use a stab for more damage, basically.
Okay, so how much stamina have you used? Are you using 2 this round? So I put you on 2. Vicky, you used 1, didn't you? I should really keep track of this.
Yeah.
I think all the Chod used the stamina as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Can I use 2?
I thought you only used 1 to sprint, or did? No.
Yeah, remember,
Yeah.
one back in return. I sprinted twice. That's all I've done to use up stamina.
Yeah, but you get 1 back around. So, your Chod only has 1 anyway. So.
How
2.
Vicky, how much magicka did you use?
2.
2. Okay, I'll mark that in purple with dice.
The old purple.
Yeah.
Right, what are you doing then, Aidan? Did you hit?
I haven't rolled it yet. Here we go.
Just looking at your beer can.
That's what it's at. Right, ready? Check that out. Right, okay, so I've got an exclamation mark and a thing. What does that mean?
Well, the exclamation mark is a critical success, which means
Cool.
you also get a which means you get a black dice. I think if you get a critical success, you get to add a 3 black dice.
Cool.
Oh
Right.
well, I got 3 stars and a critical success. I can't even defend it. So
4 stars, a critical success, and a hat.
he's dead.
A hat is restore stamina.
Cheeky bastard.
Yeah, but this is revenge for the friggin' other day when.
Gee, I'm getting mowed down at the moment. Okay, so he's dead. So you get another victory point, and then basically it's the end of the turn.
Do you like my jam jar?
Right, so end of the turn, there's an event card. So we've got. What's that, Vicky?
Which one did he just kill? The boss?
Yeah, he killed the one that was kind of in front of you.
The thing is, why couldn't I hit the old Draugr King, whatever his name is, with a hit like that? That would have been. Oh, what does the little potion mean on the critical hit?
That gives you a health point back.
Ah, no, I've got full health. Hong Kong.
Actually, I probably need to move the camera, don't I? Because I've completely neglected the camera. So let's try and get it into a better position without destroying scenery.
So what streaming module are you using to have multiple cameras?
I use OBS Studio because with OBS Studio you can connect as many inputs as you like to it. It's really good.
Is that the freebie one?
Yeah, it's free software. I mean, it takes a bit of a while to set up and stuff, but it's pro software basically, but it's open source.
Right.
But it's really neat. Okay, so the event card is the Way of the Voice. So it says requirements. Your party must include at least one model with Dragon Shouts keyword. Well, you don't have that, so you won't be able to do this. So basically it's a quest which you can try and succeed in doing, but because you don't have a Dragonborn with you, you're not going to be able to complete the quest anyway, so it's a bit pointless. But it does release 2 more minions onto the board. So I'm going to randomly pick, let's see who I get. I've got, so 6 and 7 are going to come on. So those 2 skellies that Ripley bagged are coming back. And I'm going to put 7 down here. And I'm going to put 6 can go over here, I think. And then basically it's the start of a new turn. So you guys have the advantage now, so who do you want to go first?
I hit the skeleton, big bad boss monster thing.
Yeah. We burn his face off.
Yeah, if you're within 6 inches and you've got the mana, you flipping give it, girl.
Okay. So I might as well go all out. So I start with the yellow dice.
You're going to get a magicka back at the start of your turn, and you get a stamina back, Vicky.
So if I spend all 3 magicka, that gives me 4 yellow dice.
Ooh.
Along with, but I've got to hit first.
Yeah, I mean, it's big risk. You sure you want to do this?
Yeah, let's go all in. I think I got a critical fail. I'm assuming that's what the X.
Oh, God.
Yep. X and a potion.
And a -2.
Oh,
Yeah,
bloody hell.
Crit fail.
Oh, sad panda.
Oh, so you've just burnt all your mana for feck all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got some nice marshmallows done.
Also, because Vicky's activated, I get a load of guys who activate within 6 inches. So that includes my boss man, the Draugr who's got no hope of getting through the doorway because he's got the boss man in the way, and also a skelly to the south. So skelly to the south is going to go first. So number 5. He's going to shoot you in the face, Vicky, for attempting that.
Awesome.
So, well, actually, I tell a lie. He's got to roll a dice, see what he does. So he's got the Oblivion symbol. So Path of Shadow, he is going to attack, so that's cool. So he gets within 6 inches, so he's going to get a green and 2 yellows. And he's got to get 3 or less. So, where the hell is my skill dice? There it is. Oh, I've got a critical fail as well. Fuck.
Mate, check out my stream now.
And you all mocked me.
Yeah.
What's he done now?
That's pretty cool, Aiden. I like your beer cam.
You shouldn't see a beer can. Well,
No,
beer
your beer cam. Your beer camera.
my beer can sandwich. There we go. Let me leave that over there because I don't want everyone seeing where I've got my casting couch auditions.
Okay.
There we go.
No, that's pretty
So-
cool. That's pretty cool.
So now you can see. Can you see that you're bored, basically?
Yeah, I can see it on the left, and I can see all the other stuff around it, which is quite cool.
Happy days.
That is really neat. That's really good.
And the fact that I'm doing it on the fly and just sort of.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Are you streaming that as well, Vicky?
No. Jack is, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
at least
Jack's streaming, is he?
is Jack streaming as well? We're all streaming.
No, because if he is, I can open up another web page, stick Jack's stream in it as well, because then it'll have both of our happy smiley faces and streams in it.
Right. I'm going to. So what I could do in future, actually, Aiden, is that I could actually pull your stream into my stream, so we can actually see yours and Jack's and Vicky's.
Yeah. Well, I've just been experimenting with it as we've been going along, so
That's quite neat.
kind of makes it more social and stuff. Even though you've got all our happy smiley faces on your main board, so this is like evolution.
Well, yours isn't happy smiley. You look like some kind of bandaged mummy, like that dude off of Doom Patrol.
Halloween, but a couple of months late.
All we can see is your big spam forehead.
Mate, it's safety. Safety first.
Right. Anyway, my boss man's going to go because he can activate because he's within 6, so he's activating. Rolling a dice. He's got the sword as well. So Path of Might. He's going to move. He's already engaged though, so it's kind of irrelevant because I read up recently, or it was on the forums, that if adversaries are engaged, they'll just carry on fighting. So
That makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah, so I'm going to hit Jack with.
Anything.
Right, so while we're at it, so does Jack hasn't spent his ready token? Does that mean he can spend the ready token to attack, and then on his go he still gets a normal go?
If that's how you read it, but he can only spend the ready token after an action. So in this case, because I'm not moving, he will only be able to attack me after I attack him.
Yeah. So you don't get the preemptive attack, but basically, I think he basically still gets 2 attacks on you though this round, essentially.
Yes.
Well, that's
certainly
harsh.
a ready action means you're storing a possible action from last round, effectively.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but you won't be able to do it later on. So you basically get 1 round of like going Uber, and then after that, it sort of settles down into normal combat.
Yeah, it gives me the choice on this one when he attacks me. Either I use the block token, which I can't have that up if I'm going to attack, or
suspend it. If he's going to hit you, suspend it.
Yeah, I think I might as well.
Right. Also, hold your ground because we're within 3 inches of me. When Hadvar is within 3 inches of an objective, which we are, Hadvar and friendly Imperial faction followers within 3 inches may re-roll their armor rating.
Cool.
So you got extra rollies.
Lovely. That's what I love to hear.
Okay, well you get to do that. Also, we missed something at the end of last round because what is this the start of round 3? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
So
Yes. It's...
yeah, so at the end of round 2, we should have done objectives, and you guys were actually outnumbering me on that puzzle objective.
Oh, right, okay.
So, because you basically killed everyone around it. So, In the objectives and scoring step of the event phase, the player who controls this objective nominates one of their models within 3 inches. So you've got Vicky Mage, Hadvar, Aidan, and you've got your Imperial soldier, and you've got 2 of Jack's. You can choose anyone pretty much. And one of you to take an intelligence test to try and solve the puzzle.
It'll probably be Vicky in that case. What's your intelligence, Vicky?
5.
Oh, Brainiac.
So that's really high. So on the result of a critical fail, you draw a trap card. So don't do that, Vicky.
Which dice am I rolling?
White dice.
So
Just one.
Yeah, well, if the intelligence test is passed, the puzzle is solved and the player scores 3 victory points. So,
So roll the dice.
Whoa, that's Billy Big Dick. Yeah, so you got quite a good chance of doing that as well.
yeah.
Fail.
A
I
fail?
rolled a 7.
What?
Oh.
What? Oh my god. Okay, so, well, you can have another go at the end of the next round. So,
You can keep going until you solve it, basically.
yeah, I mean, basically, Vicky's being a bit of a thickie right now.
That's fine.
You couldn't figure out the puzzle.
Light puzzle.
I think, Vicky, are you half asleep?
I'm shattered. Yeah, I've been dozing on and off.
Okay, so...
Yeah, Vicky's been going since 3:30 this morning.
Oh.
I've been going since 4 o'clock yesterday morning.
Oh, bloody hell.
Why have you been hammered so bad?
Well, I've been doing 12-hour shifts without a day off.
And I've got a Vicky.
I did not freaking stay up last night. That was his own choice.
Alright, I'll feel for you because I've just come off. I've just done four 24-hour shifts.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
bloody
So
hell.
I've just come off that, and when I've been off work, because we're looking at moving house, I've basically been coming home from work and then like packing stuff up and like getting the house ready for like, to make it shiny to put it on the market, and I have a 6-month-old child.
God.
Well, by,
So, we're
by
all
Friday,
hanging out
I'll
for
be
us.
home.
Aidan, is that why your hair's looking a bit rough?
Mate, this is me looking good at the minute, believe you me.
and says this why
Look how glorious my beard looks on the stream. Look at this.
It is glorious. I need to pull your stream into our stream. That's a real thick old beard you got going on.
You should see my other beard.
Oh, God. Shall I just flick to the technical difficulty screen? Anyway, what were we doing? So you screwed up the puzzle, and then was I about to attack Jack?
Yeah, you're about to attack Jack. So Jack gets to re-roll his armor ability if he needs to, and he's got a shield token to spend, which I recommend he does.
Well, do you want to do that, Jack? Because you have to declare that before you do it.
I think I may as well, yes.
But as I understand it, I mean, I might be wrong. If the shield will give you a yellow dice anyway, but you can attempt to do like a skill test to improve it to a red dice. But if you screw it up, you'll lose that yellow dice.
No, his armor rating is yellow anyway, but if he's got a shield token, he can spend it straight for a straight red.
Yeah, as well as the
card.
I thought you had to do a block test because shields by default just give you another yellow dice. But
Let me have a look. I must admit, I haven't read a lot of this because when I've been at work, I've just been like, fuck this, I'm not reading this in bed, I'm going to sleep. So, I'm sorry. Right.
there you go. A model with a shield and with a block token gets to add a yellow dice.
That's his armor rating, yeah. In addition, one may discard the block. Ah, right. So if he's got a block token, he automatically adds a yellow dice.
Yeah.
In addition, the model may discard the block token whenever it is attacked in melee, losing the bonus yellow to take a block skill test. On a successful block test, add the shield's block dice and the models armor rating versus him to take a block skill test. On a successful block skill test.
Add the shield's block dice to the model's armor rating versus the attack.
Yeah, so that would be the red one. So if he passes that block test, I think he gets to add a red instead of the basic yellow.
Yeah.
But if if you screw it up, you won't get either, I don't think.
Yeah. So I'm just going to read the example. Hadvar equipped an Imperial Heavy Shield, armor rating that.
Yeah, guys, I'm just going to stick with the 2 yellows because that's guaranteed defence as opposed to maybe I'll get it.
Okay, well, rolling to hit you, so I need 5 or less. Oh, fuck's sake. Critical fail again?
Liam, just quickly, I've got to say, this is what you get for mocking my rolling earlier.
Really? Really? I mean, he's the most useless boss on the planet.
Right, now, he's attempted to attack me. I have got ready.
Yeah, what did you say to me last stream? Go shove your head in a pig.
Insert your head in a pig, yes. However, on this occasion, the pig is fighting back, Mr. Cameron.
What are you doing then?
Well, with the ready action gone, I am discarding my block token and my ready bit, and I'm going to melee attack you.
Hooray!
Which is 1 green, 1 red, and I am on a 3 I've got to get.
A 3?
Yep.
Oh, it is only a 3. Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty low, but often you pick up accuracy dice.
And so I have got 1 accuracy dice.
Oh, no, you can spend, you can spend a stamina, can't you?
I can, but I've got my... Oh, hang on, I can do that on both goes, can't I? I've got 2 stamina. I'm going to use stamina and be accurate.
Why have you got 2 stamina?
If you turn the card over for the Imperial soldier, mate, you'll see that one side is the adversary side, which gives me 1 stamina and 1 health.
Oh, wow, you do have 2 stamina. Oh, that's amazing.
And 2 health.
Yeah, no, the Imperial soldiers are actually pretty decent.
They're really hard, actually.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. And they're cheap as well. They don't cost a lot.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, fuck it. Go ham.
So now you've called me cheap, I'm actually adding a sec. I'm going to put a accuracy dice on this one, Liam.
Okay, whatever. Your head's still in a pig.
I've definitely hit you.
He's on -1.
I've not only hit you, I've got piercing.
What?
2 damage.
Ooh, 2 pierce 1. Ooh.
This sounds like a mother load of cheese to me.
Mate, this is full on flipping rock fur. What are you talking about? This is like...
All of those, your boss is going to get defeated by Chod.
No, hang on. Let's just check this out. So what we got? We got 2 yellows on the armour basic. And then I've got a shield, so that's going to give me a yellow unless I want to try and improve it, I think.
Have you actually got a shield token, though?
Oh crap, I dropped it, didn't I?
Yeah, you had to attack.
And I could have raised it afterwards as well, which I didn't declare.
Oh, no, sorry, I do apologise, Liam. Ignore the piercing. Vicky's quite right. Wrong symbol. I got a hat, not swords.
Okay.
It's just 2.
Yeah, I was a bit of a donut. When I attacked you, I had an action left and I could have raised my shield and I just forgot to do it. So that's stupid. No. Garbage. Okay, well he's got 3 wounds left, so I hope I can suck this up.
Yeah, he can't die this round.
How many hits did you get, Jack?
2.
2. Okay, here we go. Oh, nailed it. 2 pips in your face.
All right. In that case, can I activate my soldier again, please, guys?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm taking a second crack at this fucker. Only this time, Liam, I'm going for the damage boost.
Ooh, he's going for damage instead.
Or whatever. He won't penetrate.
Oh.
Ah, bollocks, that is a fail, isn't it? It's a real shame, Liam, because that would have been 4 damage.
Ooh.
Oh.
What did you roll on the skill dice then?
On the skill dice,
No, the
a
white
plus
one.
and a potion. and a -3 on my accuracy.
Hang on.
Oh, typical.
So, what did you need to hit? 3?
Yeah.
He got a crit miss, so
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, Aiden looks frustrated. He's like picking bits out of his beard.
oh, it's dinner, mate. I'm picking bits. You know.
Right. Okay. So it's my go again, is it? So I did 5. I did number 1, boss man. So I'm just gonna pull.
And he's got one more action left, so we can put ready or shield up on.
Oh yeah, good shout.
So you get 2 actions, don't you, around? So he's attacked.
I think shield up's best bet, isn't it?
Yeah, just in case. Yeah.
Okay, so I get the tokens in sync. So Jack's got a shield up, hasn't he? Is the other Imperial soldier?
I mean, it does depend. If you want to... Because I don't know if that dude can be attacked. He might be shot, but I can... don't forget, when I shield up on Hadvar, everyone gets a shield up.
Ah, good point. In which case I'll go ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bit more of a risky manoeuvre, like, because you might get attacked, like.
Yeah, but I'm only chilled.
Yeah, but that archer there can't shoot through the hero Draugr because he's engaged, because you can't shoot into it.
No, this isn't going the way I wanted it to go. Okay. I'm gonna pull.
I thought he was going to win. Yeah.
No, whatever.
That's because last time he flipping teabagged us mercilessly. Why?
Right, number 6. So, who's number 6? That looks like a.
Wounded.
that looks
Archery
like-
person.
It's not the archers.
Yeah, no, it's the archer down in the little room with the little candle flamey thing in it, which I'm kind of pointing at, and it will update in a bit. So he's gonna roll a dice, see what he gets. So he's got the Dragonborn helmet. Path of Shadow is F. Is that full back? Really? What does that do? Just trying to find it on the sheet. F.
Type F4.
I can't see it on the quick reference sheet. I thought this had all of them. I'm going to have to resort to the book to find out what that is.
What do you need to?
It's to find out what F is on the AI chart. Yeah, it is full back. So, that's annoying. So,
Run away! Obviously, 2 of his mates get murked.
yeah, but he's not even in the same room. He didn't see it.
Maybe he just heard it. Just heard the murking. Just gone, fuck this, I'm off.
Heard all
No
the
one knows
dying.
if I can escape.
Yeah.
It was like that when I got here.
So, okay, how does this work? So, for cautious adversaries, which he is, determine the closest enemy model, or if there are any ties, the player with advantage or the human player in delve mode breaks the tie. This model is the target. Move as far as possible away from the target. Really?
Run away!
I can't even see a target. Well, it doesn't say anything about line of sight. So the adversary will move towards the nearest item of cover and attempt to place the cover between itself and the target. It will sprint if necessary. What a coward. If the target model is not in line of sight of the adversary, the adversary will hide. So it's going to hide as well. So he's going to go back into the corner of the room. And then he's just going to hide. What a fool. Okay, back to you guys then.
Right.
Put a little hide token next to him.
Do you three want to continue wailing on the boss because he's obviously stuck in that door, and me and the other guy can go and go ham on the people below, or I could just send one off to do it on his own. What do you reckon?
Are you effectively going for the one thing we were told not to let you do? Nick all the loot?
Maybe.
You go for it. You go for it, mate. We'll bully him.
Yeah, okay, so you continue bullying him. Right, so if I activate the chod, my chod.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but Aiden's head is getting progressively closer to his monitor. I think he's going to headbutt it.
It's a valid tactic.
If I lean forward and look harder, I can concentrate better. Yeah, so if I get the chod and just walk him down south to the guy who's just south of him. So which is the chod out of my two guys?
The Imperial soldier next to you with the little red gem on it.
Yeah, so there's a archer that looks like just south of him. If you just walk him down.
Yeah, you've got one in the doorway who's about 3 inches away, and you've got one further south. Which is
but just walk him to the closer one. But leave it. Oh, actually, no, move him to the furthest one. Sorry.
Furthest one is 7 inches, so you would have to sprint to get that furthest one.
Yeah, that's fine because I'll just use the second stamina to use an accuracy.
Okay, so you're sprinting down to the end.
Yeah.
I'll put you up on the pillar thing. Okay, cool. Are you attacking?
Hell yeah. So yeah, I'll use both my stamina, one to sprint, obviously, and one to add accuracy to the attack. Obviously, I've got to drop the shield token, but I'll have a ready token on me still because I haven't used that yet.
I can see a lot of dodgy hand action on your stream.
Right, what have we got? What have we got? 6 minus 5, so that means he's hit. And I've got 1 piercing one.
Did you say piercing or pissing?
Piercing 1. There we go. Check them bad boys out.
Yeah, it's all looking very blurry, Aidan. Are you sure?
Well, there's 6. Where'd it go? It's the wrong way round. Oh, it's upside down now.
Okay, so, fine. You've got that. So my Skelly has 1 yellow dice for his armour. So let's get a 1. Oh, it's a blank again.
Oh, you needed 2 anyway because I pierced 1. So.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, go fucking Imperial.
Okay, so number 7, he's gone back to oblivion, and you get another victory point. So you're on 3.
Don't forget to add. Don't forget to make sure he's used 2 of his stamina. So he's on thingy.
Oh no! I updated Hadvar then. That's wrong, isn't it? So it's the guy down here gets 1, and he's on 2 stamina now. Okay, cool. Anything else, or is it my go?
That'd be your go. That guy's just going to sit there and just in his own glory.
Ugh. I've got number 4.
Hang on. I can hear some sort of anthem coming here.
Oh, I don't want to hear this. What's that? You haven't met my boss.
Oh, here we go. Or I would do if adverts didn't come.
Well, whilst you're dicking around, I activated number 4, who's still trapped behind the boss. So it doesn't matter what I roll, he can't go anywhere. So I've rolled attack and he can't get past the Draugr Overlord, which is really annoying. So number 4
Here we go.
is just there. Is that the Russian national anthem or something?
Sorry.
It's the Red Army marches again.
Right.
It's the national anthem of the USSR.
Soviet national anthem.
I shall reply with an appropriate hand gesture.
The glorious. Well, you know, see, maybe I should do the Imperial Death March instead.
Right, I've had my go. It's back to your guys. I couldn't do anything because the guy who activated the Draugr stuck behind the Overlord, so he can't go anywhere.
Oh.
No, it's last. I don't think you've been yet.
Have I been this turn? I thought I had.
I think it's just Hadvar's turn. I think it's just Hadvar's turn now.
Vicky, didn't you went right at the beginning of the turn, didn't you?
Vic, you went forward, like, tried to do flame, and just it basically backfired and lit her own fart, I think. So,
Well, Jack's got a couple, hasn't he? I know.
Jack's got one more of his chod to go. So if Jack can move his little dude up and start wailing on
I
the
don't
old.
know if he can fit through. If he can, then damn right I'm going to.
The only problem is with that dude is it stops Vicky from shooting, but she's spent all of her mana, isn't she? So she's got to save a couple of turns up.
Yep, gives Vicky a couple of goes of resting.
Well, Jack,
which
you
is good.
can't quite fit through the door, Jack, but you are within range of that other skeleton a bit further south.
I could go down there and... Yeah, you know what, I'm going to head down for that one there and gang.
Yeah, head down and give them a shlick.
Yep.
Right, okay, so you're heading south, and then, whatever you want to do. Are you gonna boost this in some way with accuracy or power or anything like that?
I think I will go for accuracy. I will indeed boost it. So that's given me 2 greens and a red. And now it's time for Das Vitania, comrade.
Yes! Oh no, I've got another one. If you kill him, I've got another one ready. Another victory song ready.
Could have queued up.
I've already lined it up if you kill him.
I'm not going to be able to call him a Sukya at the end of it.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty successful. That is an exclamation mark followed by a -3, a -1, a helmet, and 2 damage.
Oh, bollocks. So that critical success means you get a black dice as well.
Oh, cool.
There goes the black dice. Make that 4 damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't think you can even defend that.
No, well, he gets his 1 yellow, so you might as well play
Here we go.
Oh man, take him away.
Do you recognise it?
It sounds vaguely familiar.
Oh, come on.
What is it?
Sound quality is not good for them.
Yeah, we'll blame it on the sound quality.
Oh, maybe I need to add another thing to my stream, just for random victory songs.
What was it? What was the anthem?
It was Hell March from Red Alert.
Oh, I was never a Red Alert person. I used to play all the Dune games.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
So June was a laugh. Red Alert was better though.
Oh, that's.
Fights have been started over this.
Oh, Jack, you're dead to me.
I'm being backed up there. Thank you very much, Ross.
Ross has said red alert.
Yeah, there we go. Ross is straight in there. Boo.
What? What?
I'm
Hang
not
on.
saying I'm not saying June was bad. June was a very good game. Just Red Alert was better.
Right.
Hold off by the chatbot.
You see, even the chatbot agrees.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not having this.
But he's been bullied. His boss has turned out to be utterly impotent. Only part of him has risen from the grave, not the important part. And now we are slaughtering a sacred cow.
Yeah. Well, here's my reply to King Ratigan.
Banhammer.
Dolphin.
Anyway.
Right. Oh, there's been these Imperial trees are just fucking all over it. Right. So.
Well, it's my go now, isn't it? Because Jack just
yes.
wailed
have
on
you got
me.
anyone left?
And I've got number 7. Where the hell's number 7? I can't see. Number 7 must already. No, number 7's the boss. No, it's
Did he
not.
already go?
No, number 7 is dead. My bad. You've killed him.
No, 7 went. 7 went.
Yeah.
7 died.
Yeah, 7 got
No,
murdered.
sorry, the boss went. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I'm spent. I've spaffed my load.
Oh, well, sad panda. I think it's only Hadvar left now.
Okay.
So, oh, I wonder if I can go get the ratty gold to the bottom there. I should do, really, shouldn't I?
Yep.
Can I run round and get the ratty gold?
Yeah, are you running left or right?
Well, I can't go right because the Draugr in the way, surely.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So you're going left and then down, are you?
Yeah, let's try that. Yeah,
Or-
so let's get the ratty gold.
Or to be fair, the strategic points are worth 2 victory points each, so they're actually a better shout. So.
Alright, okay, do that. Yeah, go out and right. And also that means it buffs my defence as well, doesn't it, being next to the thing.
Okay, so you're going to the one where the tape measure is.
I would do when I see the tape measure.
Oh, wow. Lag time. Lag time's horrible.
Shit, don't let Aiden get the ratty gold. Sod you. You know I love the ratty gold. Yeah. I might only just see the tape measure now.
Oh my word.
What is wrong with the delay, man?
He's getting absolutely battered now.
Yeah, whatever.
Who's got a battered ring piece?
Oh, that's a good point actually. And Jack, you just scored another victory point, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, in fact, I've already accidentally marked it, so I should put one on Aiden's as well. So, okay, so Hadvar is going, what, it's going to take you about 4 inches to go left to clear the door.
Yep.
2 inches north up the board. Are you then sprinting? I mean, you don't need...
If it'll mean I can get into close combat, I'll sprint, but if not, I'll just sit there and wank my own clock off.
Well, at the moment he's hiding, so you couldn't attack him anyway because you'd need to. There's like an action you can.
Yeah,
do
there's
called
an action
detect.
to discover, isn't there? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. How do you discover hiding twats? Detecting hidden models.
He's the one that ran away. Vicky, what are you planning on doing? Are you going treasure hunting or after an objective somewhere?
No, you didn't.
Okay, so it's an intelligence. So it's an intelligence attribute test. One model is hidden. Enemy models may not target it unless they first roll to detect it. So is trying to detect a model who's hiding, is that a oh hang on. If the hidden model is successfully targeted.
engaged by removed. If the test is failed, the enemy model may choose a different target for the action, even if it means rolling a detector for an enemy. Oh, right.
I presume trying to detect someone is an action, isn't it?
Yeah, so no, it's not. So it's part of the action. So I basically go around the corner and say, I want to detect. I want to basically engage you. I then roll the dice. If I succeed, then it happens. If I don't succeed, then it doesn't happen. If you see what I mean, it's part. It's. This is how I read. It's page 27. It's not. It's not an action itself. It's rolled into the action. So basically, if I want to sprint into you, I have to be able to detect you first. If not, the sprint action is cancelled.
Got you. Well, let me see. So you moved 4 through there, 5, 6. I don't think 3's not going to get you anywhere near close enough anyway.
So, what's the close range of its bow?
8 inches. So as soon as you come past that door, frankly.
All right, just move me so I'm within 6 inches of it, basically.
Okay, so you want to go as close as possible, I take it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll go as close as possible. It just means I can't, I can't actually target it anyway if I can't sprint to it, essentially.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, you're about an inch away when the feed catches up.
Yeah, so just move me. Yeah, to make sense, just move me up, and then I'm by the marker as well, which helps with my stuff. And I'll go shield up in that case.
Okay, so
shield up.
So who's got a shield up at the moment? Because my tokens have got out of sync. Hadvar has. Jack, have any of your guys got shields up?
No, the one by the bot.
Some won't they? Because Hadvar shield.
No, they have to be close.
Oh.
No, the only token I've got is the one by the boss has a ready token. Otherwise, no shield.
Okay, and what's the stamina situation looking like?
The one by the boss has no stamina yet. The other one has 1.
Okay, just update that then, because I've
my guy that charged down, the guy who's by the tomb in the south, he's got 1 as well.
Okay.
And Hadvar has spent none this round.
Oh, okay. So I'll take the dice off then. And Vicky's completely blown through a magicka, I take it, at the minute.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. If that's the case, did you move me 9 inches?
Yeah, I did actually. So you would have spent a stamina to sprint, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So how much stamina have I actually spent?
I've got you down as 1, but you've got an upper limit of 3, so you've still got loads.
Oh, right. What I mean is, so at the beginning of the next round, I'll get it back anyway and be in full stamina, won't I?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, perfect.
Vicky, I think you were going to say something then, were you?
I just said I've spent all my magicka, but I've got all my stamina still.
Okay, cool. So, new round then, because I think we're done. So is this round 4?
Yes. Yeah. Right, I'll get another drink.
Right, well we should speed up now then.
Am I the only one drinking? You Gaylord's not drinking?
Well, I'm drinking water.
But not in a nasty way, because otherwise I'll get stream banned or something with Twitch.
Oh, just been followed by Savage and Such. Thank you very much.
Who's Savage and Such?
I don't know, no idea, but sounds savage.
How many people you got watching you now?
Yeah, it's 6 at the moment, by the looks of it. There's a little counter in the bottom left-hand corner. There's little stats all over the screen.
So there is. That means the latest follower won't begin by 2020. Well, that's rubbish.
There's even a donation stat down there which is still on 0. It's like, what?
Obviously we suck.
That's alright. Oh, we got Savage on chat now as well. We have Savage chat.
Yeah. We've had that for a while.
I've just set up my game this past weekend. It's a good game. I think it just takes a while to get used to all the symbols and stuff. There are lots of symbols. But it's
Not the statement.
yeah, but it's a very clever mechanic because of the different ways you can play it in and stuff. Okay, so it's an event card time because it's end of the round, so we're going into round 4. So disease. So choose one of your models. That model must pass an endurance attribute test or receive a diseased diminishing effect card. So who's it going to be? Choose one of your models. That model must pass an endurance attribute test or receive a disease diminishing card.
Jack's 4. What are you, Aiden? What's Hadvar?
Oh, Aiden's gone for a beer, hasn't he?
Oh.
I'm just checking his stream. Yeah, he's gone. He's just left us. Hadvar is was it endurance? Which is the endurance icon?
The third one down. It looks like a little trophy of sort.
Oh, okay. So his endurance is 4.
So we're all 4 basically. So I just roll it if he's not here.
Yeah, but who do you want to assign it to? Because it's pretty nasty, I think, because it basically erodes your stats over time.
Put it on my chod that's not engaged with the boss.
Okay. Are you going to roll, Jack?
Roll, you've got dice.
Just the white one on, yeah?
Yeah, just roll the white one.
Oh, bollocks.
Fail.
I rolled a 5.
Oh dear.
Oh, floor.
That means I have to go hunt down the card.
Oh, that's cool. I'm going to take my third attempt, Liam. We're all good.
So you completely ballsed it up, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Somebody just called Mulligan twice.
What really takes time is 3D painting terrain. Yeah. Painting terrain takes ages, or you just don't paint it.
Make it.
Or you just wait for some kind friendly person from the friendly local gaming group to invite you to do it online. So then you spend the evening giving him abuse, bullying his characters.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's role model talk there. Oh, Aiden's back. Well, do you want to tell him what happened?
Well, you were all endurance 4. So Jack nominated his chod that wasn't near the boss. I rolled a 5. So Jack is now diseased. I did try calling the Mulligan twice, but Liam wasn't having any of it.
Well, I'm almost tempted to go.
What does it mean that he's diseased?
Well,
What is it?
there's like a diminishing disease card. I can't for the life of me find it, but basically it ruins your stats. And I think every turn your stats start to return to normal a little bit.
I was going to say, can you get rid of it at all?
I don't know. I mean, it's possible drinking health potions and whatever gets rid of it, but I haven't really checked the rules that deep. But I can't even find the wretched card. I know it's there because I've seen it, but it's one of those things that you use so infrequently. I've probably like buried it away somewhere.
Means we don't have to use it.
What is it called?
It's called a diminishing disease effect card.
Going. Yep.
So basically, it's these guys going here. Oh, right. That's it.
It's annoying because I know I've seen the thing. I like the picture of Ross drinking. Oh, Ross, your head is really shiny. Well, I can't find a card. See if you can find it. But in any event, aside from that as well, 2 bad guys get released into the dungeon. So I'm going to spawn 2 more to add to my mighty 3 I've got on the table. So take some random ones. I've got number 5 and number 7. So number 7 is a skeleton. And number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is another skeleton. So I've got 2 more skeleton archers that are going to come on. So they have to come on near objectives, ideally. So I'm going to put one up here. And the other one I'm going to put right next to Hadvar. Shoot you in the arse, Aiden.
Wee.
Indeed. So at the end of that turn, did you guys control any objectives?
Yeah. So there's one in the one in the puzzle one, the one down south before these guys spawned.
I think they spawn before you do the final bit.
Oh really? Is that how it works? Is it?
I think so. Just looking
You
at
want to check?
Just looking at Jack's gif he's sent in the message. Yeah, I think they come afterwards because I had to check this once before. So, but you can have a go at the puzzle one again. Vicky, you're going to have another shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is an intelligence test.
Okay. I rolled a 6 and I needed a 5.
Oh.
Come on.
I'm moving in the right direction, I guess.
Yeah, Vicky's obviously very tired.
Brain no worky.
What time are we calling it tonight, just out of curiosity?
Well, shall we go to about 10ish, 10:15, something like that?
10ish sounds amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think Vicky's not going to last 8 rounds. So, right, you guys have the advantage, so off you go.
Right. So I reckon that it'll be best if Jack's dude has a go first because he can go attack, shield up, and that puts him in the best position for defense wise.
I don't think I can use my ready token to do a free attack.
No, the ready token only is a freebie when the Lord eventually attacks you.
Yeah.
So you don't lose your attack token. You don't lose the ready token. You don't have a shield token, so you may as well go first, attack, and then you shield up as your second action.
I'll
Sounds
go
good
with
to me.
that. Does also mean that I've got 1 stamina back this turn. So what do we reckon? Shall I go accurate or shall I go...
Accuracy, I think, because well, I don't know. It's hard. I mean, they've only got 3, which isn't that great, is it?
So, yeah, I've gone with the accuracy.
Before you roll though, Jack, remember you lose ready at the start of your turn, don't you?
Yes, I do. Doesn't matter, regardless, I failed.
Oh dear.
So I should put up my block.
Okay, you're going to block.
Yep.
Cool.
Damn straight I am. Because I checked out what disease does to the other guy. Effectively, he's going to die in 3 turns.
Oh wow, is it that bad?
My endurance has gone down by 2. Next turn it goes down by another 1. The turn after that it goes down by another, which puts me at 0.
Can you not get rid of it?
Don't believe so. Nothing that says on the card.
Ah, dungeon wins.
Potion. If you have a spell or a potion that says it will remove something, then possibly, but nothing on the card says how to.
You'll have to roll some potion bottles.
No, because it's not my health I'm losing, it's my endurance.
Oh.
Well, if
So
you
the
if you get an
stats
endurance
don't-
of 0, then does it kill you?
I'm going to guess so. Personally, it's a stat that gets to 0.
I don't know if that
Endurance.
actually kills you though. I think it just nerfs
Is there
your
actually-
stat.
I didn't know there was an endurance stat. Am I going mad?
You
oh,
are. It's the shield.
Oh, right, let's have a look.
It could just mean that I have no defence whatsoever.
That sounds more
Oh, it just means that you can't pass any skill checks with endurance.
Yeah, which is my defence.
Yeah, it still means you get your normal armour. Just means that.
It won't when I get to 0 because both the armour and the block skill are linked to your endurance stat.
Oh.
Those stats though are only for when you have to do skill tests. When you use your armour, you don't actually have to do a skill test. It's just something you get because you happen to be wearing the armour. If you were going to do like a test though to try and improve your block rating, that would be a skill test. So if it was 0 on that, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, so you won't die. It just means you won't be able to do any flipping endurance tests.
So, it's the dungeon now, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it is the dungeon.
Gonna mix up my tokens. Gonna do some damage now because I haven't done anything. So number 5. 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be a skeleton. So let's reset all these. Number 5. Where is he? Where the hell is he? Right, he's the one near the tomb. So I'm gonna roll the dice.
The hidden one.
He is hidden one. I will point my finger there and hold it there for like a minute until the stream catches up. So he's Path of Shadow. Oh, what? Fall back again? Really? Really? He's right.
Yeah.
He's right there.
You have found the final resting place of brave Sir Robin.
Oh, the dice hate me. I think this is getting close to a table flip here.
This is.
Yeah, boy.
Right, well, he's going to fall back. He can't hide, though, because you can still see him, so he tries to maximise the use of cover, the knob. So, oh, what a turnip. So, back to you guys. I can't do anything.
Right.
I think you should just run off the board and run away, Liam. Another victory point to Aidan.
You're dead to me, Vicky.
Shall I? I wouldn't mind, because I've got multiple creatures in front of me. I wouldn't mind going next with Hadvar and trying to give these skeletons a slip.
Yeah, go for it.
Remember,
So-
you will activate them both because you're within 6.
What if he kills them first?
No, if I kill one of them first.
Whatever.
So I will. This is going to be glorious.
I'm going to move the camera over to Aiden's glory.
So, right. So I'm going to see if I can discover the hidden one and advance on him. So I've got to roll the dice first to do that. So it's a intelligence test. I'm within 6 inches, so I get an accuracy. I got a critical success. Is that correct?
Is it the exclamation mark?
Yeah.
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 That counts as a 1, so you basically always pass, and sometimes it has other
so
symbols.
Move me up to base contact with the hidden one.
Who's
so
not
this
hidden anymore because you've discovered him.
Yeah. So just move me up. Yeah, no, because it's part of the action. So I wanted to engage you, so I had to do that first. Otherwise, I wouldn't be allowed. So I have to move up into your face.
Okay, well you've trapped Bones in the corner.
And I'm going to give you a slap. But I've got sword and board, so that does something fancy as well. Sword and board, because I've got a block token. Sword and board. Sword and board. I like this shield charge. Monarchy sounds good, but I don't have shield
Pretty
charge.
good. Sword and board is on page 81.
81, sword and board. When this mod is equipped with both a weapon, yep, blah blah blah. You may spend a block token, which I have, when attacking the melee, adding a accuracy and a white and a yellow dice. So obviously I'll spend that 'cause I have to attack you. So that's from the sword and board. that's from. Is it actually worth me spending any stamina at all? I haven't spent any stamina this round, have I?
No, I don't think so. So actually, you recovered the one that you did spend already.
But you can't have more than 3 dice, can you? If you see what I mean. So I've already got 3 yellow dice.
Yeah, you can't have maximum of 3 of any colour.
Solid. So I will spend 1 for accuracy.
Okay.
How about that then for a dice pool?
Wait, are you rolling?
I think he's rolling all the dice, Vicky.
All of that.
So, I can't see. I haven't got your feed.
I've got it.
So I'm rolling 3 yellow, 3 green, and a white.
Okay.
So as
No
long
red.
as I don't roll a critical fail, hopefully this means I will slam my shield in that skeleton tooth.
No.
Oh, I rolled a 7, so that's bad.
You got
Right.
lots of accuracy though on that.
Yeah, I rolled a 7, but then I rolled 7 in inaccuracies.
0.
Yeah, so he's gonna hit.
And yeah, that's a pretty big hit.
What damage did you roll?
4 plus I get stamina back.
Oh Jesus Christ! Well, I can't even defend 4 because I get 1 yellow dice, unless maybe I pull off some kind of fancy trigger. I rolled 1, and I've got a Oblivion helmet, which does absolutely bugger all.
Oh,
He's paced. He's dead. So,
word up. Na-na-na-na-na.
so take him away. Dungeon is getting smashed at the moment, which I'm not happy about.
Well, the thing is, though, I mean, you're spawning 2 around, so we have to, we have to kill at least 1 or 2 around, otherwise we just get mobbed.
Yeah, and you got another victory point, so then it's the guy kind of southeast of you is going to automatically activate. Oh, I knew that was going to come at some point. Oh, you bastard. Okay, number 7, I'm going to roll to see what he does. Probably going to bloody fall back.
Oh, did you give my stamina back on Hadvar?
I did. Oh, he's fallen back again. Oh, what?
The RNG in this game is massive, isn't it? With the with the old what the monsters do and stuff.
Oh, that wretched Oblivion helmet. Because on the Path of Shadow it's an F, which is a fallback. So that's garbage. So I'm going to use my common sense here. You wouldn't want to fall back into line of sight of Vicky's Flames of Doom. So I'm going to fall back to the door over here and also spend a bit to sprint. And then he's going to hide. So Skeleton has kind of fallen back to the left, just behind the door where the camera is at the moment. So if I put the tape measure there and leave it there long enough, you'll see it.
Got it.
Right, so that's me done. It's back to you guys. What do you want to do?
Well, I have 1 magic. Shall I try and hit the boss dude?
Well, you've got 1 magic. Don't you need 2 to? Have you got another ability to cast?
Nope.
Oh, do I have to 2 to boost it? Or can I just spend 1?
No, it cost you 1 to do it. You'd have to do a second one to boost it. So you'd be rolling 1 dice out. I believe.
Might as well give it a go, am I? Shall I save the magic and do it next time?
It's entirely up to you.
I'm just going to hit me otherwise.
I'd be tempted to say wait until next turn.
Okay.
He's not going to hit you, honestly. Wait.
I'm doing nothing.
You're a bit out on a limb there, Vicky, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's because she was unlucky with the big. All of them moves a big Billy Dick, though, aren't they? Every single time she goes, she does something.
Yeah, because
Unless you miss.
You spent so much on that one attack which screwed up, which is a shame, because usually the mage just devastates stuff because you can just spit fire all over the place.
Pew, pew.
Yeah. So are you guys actually activating Vicky that turn? Or are you...
Let's activate Vicky last. So,
What about one of Jack's?
what about So Jack's one attacking the Draugr. The Lord. What about his other dude? Can he reach the guy by the two?
It's possible. Let's just measure it up because I think you can pre-measure. So Jack, it's 8 inches to the guy by the tomb. If you did fancy a charge.
Do it.
Yeah, I should be back to full stamina at the beginning of this turn anyway.
Yeah.
Let's sprint in and go for an accurate shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jack's sprinting south. Engages the archer.
And I'm going with the boosted accurate strike.
Got a critical hit.
Yep.
Whee!
Oh.
With a minus 5.
5.
So remember, with a crit hit, you get a black dice.
Which I'm just doing.
No.
That's 3 wounds and a
Weird pointy
Oblivion gate, which doesn't actually do anything.
Okay. I'm getting hammered. I don't know if I can do anything about this. I've got 1 and no other triggers, so he's going to get murdered. So he's died. Number 5 is dead.
Yeah, you take that pounding from my diseased.
Jack, you've got another victory point, which I think is
VP, VD, same difference.
Oh, that's grim. Right, so my go then. So I'm going to pull one out the pool. Just mix them up a bit. I've got number 6. Well, number 6 is dead. So that wouldn't have been in the pool. So let's take another one. Number 4. Number 4 stuck behind the goddamn Overlord again. So he's just really annoying me. He's rolled an Oblivion symbol, which on a Path of Might is a move. And he can't go anywhere because I'm stuck behind my own boss.
Planting my fat arse in the doorway turned out to be a good idea.
God, it's so annoying. Well, back to you guys.
I'm renaming that character Hodel.
It's very appropriate. He's going to die though. Once that Lord gets swinging, I'm going to take him out.
Look, he's been trying for ages to swing.
Yeah, but he can't possibly roll 3 critical misses.
Right, who's next? Who's left? Both of Jack's have been. Have both of yours been, Aidan?
No, my chod hasn't been. So Jack's got that crit point. So my chod might as well go to the chest. My chod can go to the chest. To the chest.
Well, that one there is a strategic point, but if you were to stay within 3 inches, if a monster did spawn there, you guys would still have the majority and would claim it.
Where did the other guy go that fell back? Oh, he fell back to there, did he? And hid, right, okay.
Yeah, Jack wiped him out.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll just pass with him then. It kind of makes sense, really. Oh, no, I can.
You can go forwards a bit, as long as you stay within 3 inches of it, you're good.
I'll just stay there and I'll just shield up and ready up. So I'll just have both, I'll just token up.
Okay.
Just token up, ready for next round, yeah.
And I will do nothing.
Well, you can ready up as well. You can do all that stuff. Yeah, you can ready up, but you can't also shield up because you don't have a shield.
Okay, I'll ready up.
Okay, so Vicky's on the ready. I would have got one more to activate before Vicky, assuming it's alive, is it? Number 1 would have been my boss man. So before Vicky does ready up, before you have your ready break, I get to attack with my Overlord, who It's going to shield up after this attack, so I'm going to put the shield token there in case I forget this time, and then I'm going to hit Jack with a green and 2 yellows, and I'm going to spend a stamina to add a yellow because I'm going to smash him up. In fact, what I might do is rather, do I want to go extra yellow or green? I keep missing, so I'm going to go for green. Have you got a shield up, Jack?
He does.
Shield up.
Oh, bollocks to it. I'm going for 3 yellows then, so... Rolling. Oh, critical fail? What? What?
All that posturing.
Do you have ready up on?
Oh.
Yep, I'm-
How is it
No, 'cause he
possible to
attacked,
roll
so
3
this one's
critical
not ready up, and he
fails?
chose to shield because Hadvar ran away, because Hadvar's the one that gives the tokens out.
How is that even statistically possible?
Liam, you're saying this to the guy who got 13 out of 25 a couple of ago, which you found hilarious at the time.
Yeah. Clearly I'm being punished.
And quite literally, while playing Mythic Battles, I managed to roll 13 blanks, effectively a 1, out of 25 dice rolls.
That was pretty shocking. However, although I rolled a terrible roll and it is a critical fail, it does actually have a potion bottle on it. So that means I actually get a life back. So I get back up to 4.
That's irritating.
And I'm shielded. Right, so
Okay,
Vicky then has a ready break. And are we done at the end of turn 4? Or have you got anything else going on?
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So objective-wise, you claim the objective to the south. So I think that gives you 2 victory points. I'll have to check it later, but I'll put it above your card.
And the victory point that I'm stood on, because the other guy decided to run away from my glory.
Yeah, that's very true, actually. Yeah, so you've just claimed 2 strategic.
And
objectives.
Vicky needs to do the old test, or is that next round?
No, you get to just try and solve the puzzle again, Vicky, if you're up for it.
I rolled a critical fail this time.
Are you really tired, Vicky?
Yes.
Okay, so I think we're done. So are we going to do the last turn then, turn 5, and then call it?
It's up to you, Vicky, depending how knackered you are, love.
Okay, last turn.
Last turn, Roger. Brilliant, because I've got all this booze to get through.
Well, we'll speed through it then, because we know the rules pretty well now. So, Divine Inspiration. Choose one of your models. That model may re-roll any number of dice from its next skill or attribute test. Who wants?
Oh, is that us?
Yeah.
I reckon it should be Vicky, because she's going to have 2 mana and be able to go all Billy Big Dick with the flames.
Yep. I'd agree.
Well, there is one problem with that. Vicky's female.
Wait.
Oh! Controversial.
No. You said Billy Big Dick. The emphasis on the last word there.
No, you can't make that assumption anymore, mate.
Oh,
Oh,
not anymore.
come on.
You must turn out to be a turf.
Stream it or it never happened. Right, I also get 2 monsters, so I'm going to get 5 and 7. So, where's number 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is number 7 already on the table?
No, number 7's... I thought 7 was dead, but I could be wrong.
No, I think you're right. I think I've just put it on the wrong card. So I get number 7 goes on, and I got number 5. So I've got 2 skeletons who come back on, and I've currently got 1 and 4 in play. So 2 skellies. They're going to come on. Where are they going to go? One's going to come on the treasure chest south of Hadvar, so I can shoot him. And the other one is going to come down by the treasure chest over on the left hand side. Right, okay, I've got the advantage. Going to mix my guys up and pull one out of the stack. So I've got number 1, which is the boss man.
Oh, sad panda, honk, 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 honk.
So I'm going to drop my shield and I'll raise it again after this attack. So I'm going to leave the token there, and I'm going to take my 2 yellows, my white. What else do I get? And I'm gonna spend a stamina just to do a power attack here. I want to just murder Jack. Oh, come on!
What did you roll?
Critical fail.
No,
You're
it's
joking.
a 6 and I need a 5 to hit. Oh no, hang on. In melee, he gets a green dice as well. Ooh. This has got to hit, surely. -3, it has hit, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking at his armour rating. His sword is actually 2 yellows and a green. So that's hit you, Jack, and that's done 4 wounds.
Oh, you need a big roll here, dude.
And also, I've got 2 Oblivion. I've got 2 Dragonborn helmets, so that's 2 lots of piercing.
Yeah, no, I'm dead. He's down.
In your face.
Right. Can I please bring my chod back up, my other chod up to get revenge?
Well, before you do, I'm not going to bother putting my shield up. I'm actually going to move this bugger out the doorway because he's just really annoying me. So I'm going to move him by the puzzle. And that,
Because it's kept one of your guys out of the fights the entire time, isn't it?
yeah, it has done. So I'd rather forget about the shield and just get another guy in because he's on maximum health, and then it's back to you guys.
He's on maximum health. I thought Vicky done some.
I
thought
did,
he
but
did some-
when he did a critical fail, he got a potion bottle as well.
Oh, right. So he's healed his health back up 5 potion bottles.
I've just seen Veterans comment on the chat.
Billy Big Beat.
Big. Nice.
The old budgie's tongue.
Oh god. Oh
no.
right. Yeah.
Right.
What are you up to?
I reckon it should be Vicky because she's got 2 mana and she can give it the old "I like the fart" in the guy's direction.
Okay.
Yep.
Who am I
Yep.
aiming for?
Well, it's up to you. You can either go for the Draugr Lord, or and you know the pre-measuring this, Liam.
I think so. I've been doing it all game.
Does Hadvar have enough range to get into base-to-base combat with the old Draugr Lord?
Interesting. So you'd have to go south about 5 inches to clear the door. Possibly a bit further actually. So it's going to be about 6. 7, 8, 9. You probably could actually just about do it.
Yeah, let's just gang up on the old Draugr Lord. It's just flipping dogpiling.
Yeah, let's get rid of him.
Yeah, dogpiling.
Before we get there.
So this is a turn 5 dogpiling.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
So I'm rolling 2 yellow dice, a white dice.
That's it. You don't get to
Can I not use stamina?
No, because it's not the weapon.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you can't anyway.
I'm sure I rolled a green previously.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
You
because
haven't-
Vicky, you've got Destruction Mastery, gives you a green.
Oh, yeah. Should have done that last time then, really.
Oh, I failed anyway.
Really?
Yeah. 10.
-2.
Oh, bloody hell. You've had a really bad game. Almost as bad as,
Yourself?
yeah. Should we both take a stroll down Washout Lane?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Okay, so, yeah, not so good for Vicky. Have you used up all your mana again?
Yeah.
Okay. So my go, I'm going to pull another one out the stack. I've got 7 this time, which is a skeleton somewhere. Where's he hiding? Oh, I didn't actually bother to mark up my skeletons. A bit stupid. Doesn't make any odds. So 7 is the one near the door. So I need to roll a dice for him, see what he does. So I've got the Oblivion sign, and he's going to attack. So he's probably going to walk north, walk into the room with the pentagram on it. He's not hiding anymore. And then he's going to shoot Hadvar, he's going to shoot Hadvar in the face.
Who's this guy? Guy, sorry, the guy that's a sneak attack. That does something shiny, doesn't it?
Well, he was hidden, but he didn't shoot whilst he was hidden, because as soon as he moved, I think he comes out of hide.
He's Path of Shadow. I don't think so. I think he can sneak.
Oh, can he?
Yeah, I think so.
This
I'm
is-
gonna quickly check it out.
He'd have
I shouldn't be
to-
helping you here. This is rubbish.
This is all good. Keep drinking. So on my ranged attack, I'm going to get 2 yellows, a green, white dice, and then whatever Aiden looks up. And I think I'm going to go all out here on a power attack, if you can do that on ranged.
Sneak.
Or maybe I better make sure I actually hit. I'm going to go for another green dice, make sure I actually hit him. So I've hit Hadvar, but I've only done 1 success, so it's probably going to bounce off your armour, Aiden.
Okay. My arm. I don't have a shield token or anything up, do I?
Don't think so.
So I've just got just 1 defense dice. Mama number nut 1. Mama number nut.
Okay, so my attack was cancelled then, so back to you guys.
So Vicky missed her.
Yeah, I failed miserably. I should have just gone to bed last turn.
Right. So my chod. I'll run the chod in. Oh no, it makes no difference if I run Hadvar in first or the chod.
No, if you send in the chod first, if Hadvar comes in last.
Oh, I could
And
do
just
shield
break
up.
some
Everyone
slots.
gets the shields. Yeah.
Yeah.
Send the chods.
Well, but your chod is over in the are you sending the chod into the Draugr Overlord?
Yeah, boy.
Okay, so it's going to take him 7, so he'd have to sprint to get there.
That's fine. Yeah, sprint, and then we'll.
Incidentally, Jack, you're just a bit too far out because he's 10 inches away.
Oh, sad panda. We had to kill that other dude though. So, yeah, charge him in.
Annoying.
Okay, well he's gone in, so do you want to attack away?
Yeah, and I'll spend his other stamina to. I'm gonna go for accuracy bollocks to it. It's better to. At this point, it's better just to get a slap in. Okay, so I've got a 6 minus 3 minus 2, so that's a hit, and 3 successes.
Oh, okay. So my armor rating is 2 yellows. I don't have a shield token up because I had to get out the door. I've rolled 3 in your face.
Oh, you twat!
I'm with Aiden.
Yeah, whatever. So I'm going to pull another one out the stack because I can. So I've got number 3. Sorry, number 5. Where's number 5? 5 is the other skeleton on the left-hand side. So he rolls stars, which is Path of Shadow. So all he's going to do is move, which is a bit rubbish. So he's effectively just going to move up next to the other one in the doorway and stand next to him. And mind you, he does do cautious moves, so he will always try to maximise cover, which actually doesn't make any difference because this is the last turn. So back to you guys.
Well, all I can do is run my chod in. He's not going to get quite there, but he's going to get close.
If he can get close enough to get the within the range of the shield up.
Oh yeah, he'll do that.
Jack, he will actually contribute towards the number of people near the puzzle as well. So I think that would put you guys at 3-2. So Vicky could have a final go at trying to solve it.
Yay!
Yeah, go for it. Throw me in as close as possible then, please.
So you'd have to sprint, and sprinting's going to get you within 2 inches of it, I reckon.
Yeah, gonna have to be the sprint.
Okay, so you've sprinted in, just out of range of the Overlord, unless you want to spit on him or something.
I feel ready up.
So you're readying up. So have you still got your block token up?
Nope.
Okay, take that away.
Block.
So back to me, going to pull another one out of the stack. Number 4 is that Draugr who's not been able to do anything all game. And I'm... if he falls back, I'm gonna table flip.
I will piss my pants. My willy will go out the window. It'll be
He's got a sword, Path of Might. He's moving, but does he get to attack? Don't know if he does. Aggressive move. He will be able to make an attack. Cool. So I'm gonna move towards Vicky, I think, because Vicky looks a bit squishy. Just try and stop her solving that puzzle.
Oh, one given.
So I get, what do I get? I get a green dice, I get a black dice, and I've got piercing and punching in case they trigger. I'm also going to go all in. I'm going to spend a stamina to add a yellow dice. Going to really try and shank Vicky. No offence. I need to roll my skill dice as well. That would help. 7.
Shank.
7. Even with a -3, 4 is not going to be good enough because I need to get a wretched 3.
Whee! Sweet success.
Okay, so he's done nothing, so back to you guys.
Just Hadvar left.
Right, so is it just Hadvar left, is it?
Yeah.
Right, so is it actually worth trying to kill oh well, we're not going to take down, we're not going to be able to dogpile the
No,
things.
but you might have to come over this way and kill number 4, which gives us a victory point for that, and then I can try for the puzzle.
Well, you're still 3-2. So you still outnumber them anyway.
Okay, well, come over here and hit something then.
Yeah, shall I just charge, shall I just walk down and murk the guy that's just straight south of me, if you see what I mean?
Yeah, so so you're going to go straight towards the skeleton poking out the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
but be as close to being able to walk through and smack
the Draugr Lord. If it was next round, that's who I'd go for. If you see what I
Oh,
mean.
okay, yeah. So you put him to the right.
Because I'm not going to kill the Lord this round. There's no way. Because he's got, how many health has he got?
4. The
Four.
Lord is
Yeah,
hard.
he's as hard as me. And it's the
Okay.
last round. If it wasn't the last round, I'd consider it, but no.
Okay.
Is
So
that 6 inches, is it?
what's that, Aidan?
Is that 6 inches, that movement there?
I didn't actually accurately measure it. I just put you to the side of him because I
just
think
want to be as close to the other guys as possible, that's all.
yeah
Right.
no you're well in range.
Oh. So I'm going to just do a normal schlip. But I'll spend stamina on an extra accuracy just to make sure I is accurate. Oh, critical. Oh, that's good. I got a critical hit, -2, and I blanked out on the yellows.
Well,
That's
you
clever.
do get a
Good
black
job.
dice on a crit.
Oh, thank God for that. And I'll restore a stamina as well. 2 pierce 1.
Okay, so I'm going to get a yellow. I think that's all I get. Yeah, their armor's pretty rubbish. So I negate 1, but 1 still goes through, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 pierce 1.
Yeah, so you're going to kill another skeleton. So number 7, he's dead.
Yeah, boy.
So
And I get my stamina back.
that's
Oh,
gonna.
Hadvar's actually quite tough when he gets going.
No, Hadvar's really decent.
Puzzle now.
Sorry, Vicky?
Do I get to do the puzzle now?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, so 5 or less. And do
I
you,
rolled a 2.
you've done it!
Yay!
So let me just check what happens when you solve a puzzle. Player control, blah 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 blah. If it's passed, the puzzle's solved and the player scores 3 victory points. So actually,
Yay, points.
Vicky's actually done quite well there.
I got 3 victory points.
Right, so I think you guys total, correct me if I'm wrong, 4 for Hadvar, 3 for Vicky. All of you Chod, I think, scored 1 each.
Right.
So putting you on, what, 10?
Yep.
So, what do you need? What does that mean?
So we've only got 10.
You've only got 10.
Even with all the strategic bits we captured.
Oh no, that's a good point actually. I think are they worth 2 each? I need to check that. Forgot about those. So what are they worth? They're worth 2 each. So you're on 14.
It still doesn't seem that high, because
No, but you only there was still another strategic point and 4 treasure tokens which you didn't
and
get.
still like 3 more turns as well.
Yeah, and also you didn't take any oaths because you chickened out of those. So you've got 14. So 10 to 15 is in 100 to a 250 point septim game, and we were doing 170 ish. 10 to 15 is a narrow victory.
But you need to adjust it for points a turn.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also, factor in the fact that my boss man just decided to give you a free pass.
But we can average that at 5 points a turn, so. No. 5 goes. 3 points a turn. So another 3 turns would have had another 3, 6, 9 points roughly.
24 points roughly.
Yeah, you did all right.
It's a little bit tender there, are we?
Yeah, just
It's not like I did not better. All I did was solve a puzzle.
yeah, you didn't have a very good game, sadly. All went a bit wrong.
Yeah, but it sort of evened out because obviously your lord did a diddly squat as well, so it's just the way it works.
Yeah, just a bit frustrating. because he really should have been doing an awful lot of damage.
He's a pain in the arse, actually, the Draugr champion. You were lucky. I suppose you were lucky to have him out at the beginning.
Yeah. I mean,
But,
he should have done a ton of damage, but you know, it wasn't to happen. It wasn't to be. So it is what it is.
You got bottlenecked.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I could have played that better. I mean, I kind of put the Lord in the doorway, which in hindsight was a bit stupid.
But I think the only way we could have played that better is to roll better. I think that's what let us down.
I think the traditional phrase is "get good, scrub."
Get good, noob.
Would you have taken a different setup if you had control over the points? Because you had 170, and I actually thought the soldiers were pretty decent.
I like that.
Like the soldier.
I mean, the soldiers did work that game, actually. Big time work.
I don't like
Jack said it'd possibly give me a different spell, but I thought it was alright.
It's just the lack of range on flames that makes me question it a little bit.
It's also 2 mana, which is quite intensive.
That's the thing, is Firebolt costs 2 as well, but it's got a range of 20 inches.
Right.
That's it, but there's also Sparks, same sort of thing as Flames, but I think that's a different effect. There's a few things there. The mage has got...
What ability does the... what's the special ability of the mage, or the perks?
well, effectively, it's the green dice to hit on destruction magic.
Oh, right, so the free green dice. That's quite big, actually, isn't it? That's quite big. That's basically a free stamina straight off the bat.
Yeah, and a lot of those skill tests you have to roll quite low. I mean, the heroes maybe have 4 and 5 in some of their stats, but most of the stuff is like you're trying to hit 3. So if you get a free green dice on that, that's pretty decent.
Do you know what I'm so looking forward to when they start releasing other race groups, if you see what I mean, in this game?
Yeah, I think you need to play this more though, because I mean, I really like this game. I think it's got a lot of mileage. The only thing I find difficult is the amount of symbols, and if I don't play the game enough, every time I come back to it, I'm almost starting again. And the rulebook is really nice. It's really lavishly presented, but it's not great for looking up rules quickly when you're in a game.
Yeah. Well, again, I mean, we've only played. You've got to think about it. We've been so disjointed this year with games and all the rest of it.
Exactly. Yeah, which just hasn't helped.
Awesome.
So,
What's that, Vicky?
I said, I don't know, our Dark Light sessions have been awesome.
Yeah, well, they flowed really, really well. But to be fair, we've played an awful lot of those.
You've played a lot of Dark Light, haven't you?
And to be honest, I think I've played more gaming this year than I have previously at club.
Well, we'll do another Dark Light session. I might do another one of these at some point. If I do, though, I might go for maybe a different dungeon configuration, unless you thought this one worked. I mean, what was your view on the layout, and can you even see it properly on the camera? Because it is quite dark. I don't know if it shows up particularly well.
I couldn't, but I don't know if that was because I was tired and too far away from the screen, but to be fair, I'm always that far away from the screen, so probably not.
you normally have a PC right by your head.
Yeah.
You won't like it.
No.
What's your take on the dungeon, Aidan?
Yeah, it's nice. It really looks the part. It's really nice.
Oh, Pat.
It can be quite difficult to sort of, the little the little gems on the characters is nice to see. Again, there's a huge amount going on, but I think it's very this setup's very pretty, and the way you've got it sorted. Other games that would work beautifully with. I mean, that worked beautifully with so many games. If you see what I mean, streaming so many games that will work beautifully with.
Yeah, there are certain ones lend themselves really well. Like Mythic Battles worked really well. That's quite nice. and I think it's a bit easier to see stuff on that. Dark light works really well, I think, because I've deliberately not used this dungeon scenery for dark light, because if I give you an example, when it kind of catches up, but if I put one of these card tiles down, they, on an overhead camera setup, I think they show up better, and it's easier to see miniatures on them.
Yeah. If you had a third camera, like I would have one more camera on, say, maybe just on the dice. If you see it, just on like a little dice.
Yeah.
Well, that might be a way forward, because people like the drama of the dice when they're rolled. If that makes sense.
And when we're doing like dark light, you're just rolling black and white dice. They show up pretty well. But on this, I mean, I might, depends what you guys think, but I think the coloured dice, like the green, red, and yellows and stuff, don't necessarily show up as well.
They're not so bad. It's that dice which is the problem.
What, the skill dice?
Yeah, skill dice, because it's
too small.
Too small. However, I think, in my opinion, one of the things that makes this game for me is the collection of dice. If you see what I mean, and the fact that they all do slightly different things, different symbols, and
Yeah. That's a chronic lag on the Twitch feed today, isn't it? Because that's huge.
Yeah, it is surprising when you get the occasional spike that drives it to, sometimes 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's really weird. I mean, I'll have to look into that. I mean, maybe their servers are just having a bad day or something, because it's usually only about, I don't know.
Well, I would say, bear in mind, Cyberpunk hasn't long been out, and you'll have a shitload of people uploading that.
No.
It's not been released yet, but there'll be a lot of people downloading it, won't there?
Yeah. No,
I think very much. Well, there's already people showing streams and the like for it.
Really? Oh, they must have been early releases in that case.
Yeah, that's going to be flooding the network.
It's not out until tomorrow night.
That and what's the other one out? Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh. Well, I bought Cyberpunk. It's one of the games I have. It's one of the games I've bought full price in a long time. If you see what I mean.
I am seriously toying with the idea myself, mate.
Right, well, I'm going to kill the YouTube recording at this point, so bye-bye YouTube.